but
No,
very
I would agree. It is a cool premise. Hello, everyone. Yes, just straight segue straight into this. Hello. So I am here with Beau,
Hello.
Ellie,
Hi.
Kirv,
Hi.
Mortar,
Hi-oh.
Romulus,
Hello.
and Vinny.
Hello.
We have everyone today, which is wonderful. So, enough distractions. I believe you all know exactly what's coming next. So let's get a quick recap on where exactly we left off last time. Hello, everyone. Now, today we do have an exciting session, I hope, but first we have to get there. So, a quick reminder is in order. Last session, our party of adventurers, Beau, Ellie, Kirv, Mortar, Romulus, and Vinny had pressed on through the checkpoint to their next destination, a large antechamber with a new and unusual construct flying overhead. After attempting to sneak past and unfortunately being revealed, the party began a fight. And I believe that is where we pick things off. So, in this instance, what has just happened at the top of the round, Beau has just moved around the corner and taken some shots at the flying celestial construct. Meanwhile, at the corners, you all noted what looked to be more of those scorpion tanks climbing across the ceiling and then burrowing themselves into the ceiling itself to brace themselves for the use of their weapons. The Sentinel or the Centurions that were down here don't seem to have reacted to your presence and don't seem to be coming away from their posts, as they haven't stepped away or initiated any form of extra combat. So you know that you only have to deal with these, but these are incredibly dangerous in this moment. So, Romulus, you are currently adjacent to two Centurions. They've taken their swings at you, and they seem to be barring a little bit of your path. You could always go round them, but that would leave the rest of your party in a less advantageous position, with your back lines being more exposed to such attacks. You also know that there is the Arcsteel Angel flying nearby, which you can see that it still seems to be trained on a number of you and seems to be evaluating who the threats are.
Is there any cover nearby that I could feasibly reach?
There is a pillar. It will mean that you will get opportunity attacks by two Centurions. But
that does propose that they are still alive at the end of my action.
Yes. So I'll get you. It's not a perfect snippet, but it's a quick snippet of what's relevant for you in this instance, according to what is on Discord. So just uploading that for you. But yes, to your immediate left and then up and left of your tile, you have two Centurions, and then immediately down from you, there is a pillar that you can potentially hide behind.
Okay, well, I think fairly obvious what needs to happen. Romulus is going to attack the Centurions.
Okay. Simon isn't rolling this time. He's already had all of his luck siphoned from him. No, neither of them have taken any damage. They just showed up.
Ooh. Okay, well, we can't do Jamie. Jamie doesn't have any good luck.
Well, here's the thing. If I roll, it'll either siphon my luck, or I'll get to siphon what little luck you have. Are you going to Reckless? I will note that the attacks that were made against you last time were dexterity saving throws, not attacks.
Then, yes, 100%. There's no reason not to.
Okay.
I mean, I know they're going to attack me, but like, I don't care that much about them.
Okay.
I'm not using my rage because, as you have established, if we need something later, I kind of need that in my back pocket.
Yep. Double check. Do you have any healing potions you want to use? You have 5.
Oh shit.
I'm going to potentially use that at the end of my turn and I'll reserve my bonus action to see if I've still got it. Because if I can take something out, that's potentially
that's a
more
bonus
hit points
attack.
saved.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair.
yeah, potentially. Depends on the situation.
Okay.
So, first things first. Swing, bada bada bada, swing. Whichever one of these is looking the least healthy. And I will be using Great Weapon Master.
Okay. So with
I can't see the dice rolls, so
No, that's
I
fine.
can just say that whenever, and it doesn't matter.
That's fine. That's so that will unfortunately be a miss with that first one because Great Weapon Master is on -4, and with a total of 13 on your to hit, that unfortunately misses as you rolled 2 7s. Do you still wish to retain Great Weapon Master for the second attack?
Yep, gotta give it a try. Go,
Alright.
go, go.
That is a 19. That just hits. Rerolling all 1s and 2s, which is all of them bar 1. Okay, so that is 7 plus
It's sad.
7, so that's 14 plus 17 from Great Weapon Master. Oh no, because you're not raging, so it'll be 15.
Only 15, yeah.
Okay, so 14 plus 15 is 29 points of damage. We'll say that that is this one, because this one has a higher chance of getting closer to your allies, which is more of a problem. Okay, so you landed one hit against that Centurion. Doing 29 points of damage. The first attack, as you swing down, it just kind of deftly steps to one side, and as you go for a wider arc, it doesn't have the ability to duck out of the way, so as it raises its blade, you watch as it isn't able to properly block it, and it does cut along it in a way as sparks fly as it tried to deflect it.
Okay, so I should only have my bonus action and my movement left at this point.
Yep, correct. I will also say, because it does matter, you do also have an armadillo on your back, which is a minus d10 to if one of them does make an attack against you. An opportunity attack, and would hit. So you can always run the numbers if you want to.
Okay. I'm going to neck a healing potion, and then I'm going to try and get behind the cover of the pillar, because I really don't want to be shot again.
Okay, and it's 2d4 plus 2, isn't it?
They are standard healing potions, yeah.
Yep, so that is 8 points of healing. So that puts you up to 66. Okay, you are no longer bloodied. And you are going to run to behind the pillar. Okay. With that, there will be 2 attacks of opportunity made against you. Both will be with advantage because you reckless. Starting with the green one. I believe that misses. I didn't roll that well. That is a 17. I believe that misses your new AC, which is 18. Yeah.
Just barely.
And
you love to see it.
Second attack. Oh yeah, that will hit. That is a 26. So reducing it by a d10 because that's free. So, unless you wish to save it. I will say that it will recharge before the next enemy that would attack you goes before Cat. Oh no,
I think it would make...
No, the Centurions, if they go after you, would still be able to do it, but at that point you're not changing much. So do you wish to save it, or use it?
No, I'll use it. Might as well give it a chance.
Okay. Jamie, go ahead and roll it, seeing as it's your summon.
D10. Does he have D10
Why would you
over
doom
here?
me like this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, D10s. Why would I do this? Well, because it's his summon.
2.
2. So it goes from a 26 to a 24. It still hits.
Yeah, this is why I said you have doomed me.
I know. Okay, you take 10 points of piercing damage. So that undoes the healing potion. But
It's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world. Okay. End of your go. It is now the Arcsteel Angel's turn. So,
Hell yeah.
who are the most dangerous targets amongst your number? So, Mortar has 3/4 cover because he's he's prone on the ground.
Correct.
Prone doesn't give you disadvantage on dex saves, does it?
Might do.
Oh God.
I
Trying to
don't
save
I
himself.
don't remember. No, I don't remember on top of my head.
No, it's just attack rolls that it affects, which is disadvantage if you're making them, and advantage if I'm making them in melee.
Great.
Okay. So, in which case then, it is still going to target you, because it believes you are probably one of the more dangerous individuals, given that you've done quite a lot of damage to it. It's going to aim at Beau, because Beau has ranged. Going to aim at Ellie, because she seems to be a caster, and it's going to aim at Kirv, because Kirv seems to be fiendish in nature. So, I would like all 4 of you to make dexterity saving throws, and it is going to use its wing blade swarm against each of you.
Sorry, which 4 is that?
Rebecca, if you fail, I'm going to be using Invigorate on you. That's something I
Minotaur,
already had in my mind that I was going to
Ellie
do.
and Vinny.
I forgot you guys were something.
What's that, sorry?
And Beau, not Vinny, sorry. Yeah, Beau, not Vinny, sorry.
Oh, shit, okay.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
So, Dirty 20, okay, so you will take half damage from this. So, your first attack, you take 10 points of slashing damage there, Beau, with that Dirty 20. Good job. Mortar, what did you get?
Could we know what the DC was before I do what I'm gonna do? Okay, because I need to know if Kirv's passed. That's all.
Well, we can do this. Kirv, what did you roll?
Okay.
17.
Okay. Do you wish to use your Invigorate on this?
Ah.
Oh, so we don't know. Oh, I see. So it's a guess thing. Okay.
To a degree.
Yeah, why not? Because okay, that's fine. Yeah, because it seems to have some kind of thing against fiends that really like boosts it, and Mortar's like, yeah, I'm not chancing that at all. So yeah, take an Invigorate, so you get a reroll.
Okay, reroll.
Is that a reroll with disadvantage because she's exhausted?
You shouldn't have disadvantage because you're not because exhaustion doesn't affect your.
Oh, it's an
saving throws.
ability. It's an ability check, isn't it?
Did you roll twice?
Right.
And
I did.
Take the lower. Okay.
Sorry,
so just
that's
do
my
one.
bad.
So just do one roll, for the purposes of the first one. So what would that have been?
18.
18. Do you still wish to use your Invigorate, Mortar?
This thing.
Horrible curse.
Yes. Yes, I will. Absolutely.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to be on the safe side. Yeah. Just to be on the safe side.
What? Hold on. I need to double check. What is the wording of Invigorate?
Invigoration. Let me just pull it up for you. Invigoration. When you fail a saving throw, you may use this feature to reroll that save. Due to my features as a emissary from the void, I can use my reaction to allow me to give it to an ally within 30 feet, the same as my other favors.
Okay.
But it just says if you fail a saving throw, you may use this feature reroll a save. I don't believe it says that that she has to use the new roll.
No, for the purposes.
Let
of
me
it.
just.
But it does.
If
state
it's triggered
that
by
they need-
failing, there's no.
It's triggered by failing, though. So in this instance, as you would go to reach out to try and invigorate, she has succeeded with an 18.
Okay, cool. Banging. So does that mean I've still used
Finger
it?
guns.
No, you've kept the use of it. I'll say for the purposes of this that
Okay.
you won't be able to use it on. Actually, no. I'll say yeah. No, you can still use it on yourself if you want to, but using it on somebody else because you were specifically trying to
okay.
use it on Kirv, you won't be able to target another ally with this.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
So-
I will use it on myself because I am. I rolled a 2 on the die, so I need. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
So I need to re-roll this.
Look after yourself.
So that's why
Greg.
I was waiting. Nah. Priorities. No, that's another 2.
It's another two.
Oh my god!
So,
Oh
we'll
my
begin,
God.
So we'll begin with Kirv.
That's a 10
Mortar
total.
dies.
That's a 10 total, and I've used Invigorate. Oh,
So,
actually,
It's
Chris,
plus 5 because
could
you've got
I-
3/4
so-
cover. So it's a 15.
oh, awesome, 15. I will, if I can, because I've used a reroll. I can also use 8 dice, can't I?
You have to do that before you actually roll the d20.
Or how? Sorry, how do you mean? Because I've.
So you've re-rolled
So
the
I've done
d20 and you got another 2. So you would have had to
Yes.
have used the d6 before you roll the d20. That's the catch of using it. It's a all or nothing kind of item.
Oh, I thought the condition was I needed to have done the re-roll, and then that was the condition for
No,
being
it's,
able to
it's
use
just
the...
before any dice roll that is a d20, you can roll
Oh,
the d6.
before any dice
Yeah.
roll. Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
Well, don't
Never
worry.
mind, live and
With the
learn.
way the Wingblade Swarm works, you'll get to do another roll here in a minute to potentially fail
Hooray!
again. But we'll do that in a mo. So, Kirv, you got a success. So you take half. I've rolled the damage. You take 7 points of piercing damage or slicing damage from slashing damage. I'm getting mixed up now. 7 points of slashing damage, and you feel as though you are targeted in this moment.
Yeah.
You feel
I
very
do,
attacked
actually.
in this moment.
You feel a bit personal, you know?
Yeah, you feel like this guy's got something out for you.
No, as in, I mean, there's a unique ability that has now triggered because it has hit somebody who is of a more fiendish nature.
I mean, that's racist, but alright.
Hey, look, they're the ones who keep trying to invade the material.
Dude, when you respond, to like
entirely fair, technically it's specious.
Yes, it's
okay, so
specious.
that was me being racist.
Yes.
That was just me being racist instead. Ah.
Anyway.
I think in this case it's more
Yeah.
plainest, but yeah.
When the race call out goes drastically wrong.
So
It's
you got
reflected
a.
Okay, but hear me out here. But plainest should absolutely be like generally shortened down to placist and placism, because that's just funny.
Maybe.
Places and
Regardless, Mortar, please go ahead and
Hello.
make me another saving throw. Another dex save. You may use your d6 for this if you wish.
Okay, I've already used my invigorate though, so I can't re-roll.
No, you're making a second save because you failed the first one. Remember, this chains until you succeed a saving throw.
I did not realize that. Okay.
That's
awesome.
how Romulus took
so
so
I
much
brought-
damage last time, because he failed 2 and succeeded 1 and took
Oh,
60 plus damage.
Oh no. Oh no.
So do you
Oh,
wish to use your
no.
d6? Okay, go ahead and roll your d6.
Okay. Yes, please. Oh, that's a 2. What's with me in these 2s today?
So that
Well-
is a total of... What's your bonus that you're adding?
To dexterity saves.
Yes.
Plus 8.
Plus 8, and you got a plus 5, so that is a 21, so that will succeed. So you'll only take 1 full amount and then half of a second. Okay.
Alright.
Very low rolls on the full amount. And mediocre on the second amount. So you take 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Alright. That's
And-
not too bad.
Finally, Ellie, what did you roll?
Oh, sod me. I forgot about this. Hang on. I got a 19 plus 4. I got 23.
23. Okay, so you will take half.
I'm not fiendish. I'm just scary.
No, that's true. So you take 10 points of slashing damage as well. And are you concentrating? Yes, you are. You are concentrating on the
Yeah.
armadillos.
4.
Is this the way to Armadillo?
Hang on. I took 4 damage from that after that, so that takes me to 100. Okay.
You took 4 damage?
Yeah, because I had 6 temp hit points.
Oh, right.
Nice.
Mhm.
Roll me that concentration save.
Yeah, we're good.
You're good. Okay. It finishes using its Wingblade Swarm, so now it gets to use... Gets to cast 1 spell of 3rd level or lower. So it's going to cast... What's the radius of this spell?
Why? I hate the word when you use radius. Radius! How about just not radius? Consider that.
Yeah. Your heart kind of your heart sinks when you hear the DM say radius or cone. Like it really does.
Honestly, how about just blow someone else up?
Ooh.
You're being shot.
Well,
Oh, no.
it is a cube, so I can actually hit all 6 of you with this because it's a cube.
Ooh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
You're
I would
You get out of here.
like Ellie, Cinder, Vinny, Kirv, Mortar, and Zera to all make wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh shit.
Okay, let's go, people.
Hang on. Is Cinder within 10
I've
foot
got-
of Curve?
Yes.
Big
Okay,
rolls
so
only,
she's got a
folks.
+5.
Big rolls only.
Big rolls only in this house.
It was not a big
Okay.
roll.
No.
The narrator.
Don't say that.
It was not a big roll.
I have failed in my mission. It was not a big roll.
Vinny, what did you get?
5.
Okay. You are affected by slow. So,
Oh shit.
you have a -2 to your AC and dexterity saving throws. You cannot take reactions. You may either take an action or a bonus action on your turn, not both. And regardless of your abilities or magic items, you cannot make more than one melee or ranged attack during your turn. If you try to cast a spell, you roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until your next turn. On a 10 or lower, it happens instantaneously. The same as if you had completed the spell normally. So
That's
you
a
are,
bit much.
you are now affected
I was about to say.
slow.
That's a bit much, Chris.
Ellie, what did you
My
get?
brain stopped halfway through. So I got a 16, Cinder got an 18.
You fail, you are affected by slow, Cinder succeeds, and Cinder is unaffected. Kirv,
Go on, Cinder.
Ready for this?
Yep.
22.
Go on.
you succeeded.
Oh fuck.
You do not.
Why is this fuck?
You do not suffer any effects of slow. Mortar, what did you get?
17.
You are affected by slow as you fail the DC
Yeah,
by 1.
Yeah, I know, that sucks.
And Azera also fails. So, 4 of your party have now been affected by slow, and that is the Arcsteel Angel's turn. It is now concentrating on that effect. Vinny, you are up. You see that Romulus is hurting across the way, and you see that the world around you almost begins to slow as the angel sticks its hand out. You watch as these glyphs just begin to form across its arm, and there's almost a pulse as they begin to peel off of it and just slow down along with everything around you.
Just to be clear, am I still alive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, however, over half your party is now slowed.
We look very, very funny.
Fuck.
This halves my speed, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
no, Vinny, you're only slightly above superhuman level.
No, because my speed is from dashing and stuff.
Yeah, which he can only do a bonus action or an action, so he can't do both. Which also means no sneak attack, because you can't steady aim.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
tough.
know where to trigger it. Okay. Not a lot I can do, but I'm gonna move 10 feet here.
So-
That should give me a reasonably clean shot.
Yep, that does indeed, because going from this corner you can ignore the pillar. So yep,
Yep.
clean shot.
I'm going to attack with my bow. This won't achieve very much, unfortunately. But
Could break its concentration.
it could do. It's not necessarily likely, but we'll see what we get.
Well, we'll see.
Well, we'll find out.
Come on.
It's plus 10. Slow doesn't affect
Nope. No, so that's a 16.
the actual rolls. So, yeah, 16.
That just misses. As you fire the arrow,
Oh,
there is a moment where
man.
you rush forward, and despite the quicksilver bow, as you go, as you begin to pull on it with the magical nature of the slow, you fire the arrow as it shoots up towards the angel, as its wing turns ever so slightly, and what would have gone straight through two of the blades and into it is otherwise glances directly off and shoots off into the back of the room. Okay.
Damn, unfortunate. Okay, I have 5 more feet of movement, so I'm going here.
Okay. And go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm. No.
Okay. So natural one, you take a few steps forward, and in that moment you feel almost. It's weird. You try to push your body as if you're trying to dash as a bonus action, but you just feel the magic almost straining and pulling you back, and it just feels uncomfortable. Okay. End of your go. It is now the green Centurion's go, and the blue Centurion's go. Blue Centurion is going to go for Romulus. The green Centurion is going to go for Azera. So the
So it's
attack...
-2 to AC as well, right? For
Yep.
being slowed?
Yep.
Okay.
So the one versus Romulus, it has advantage on the attack roll. So that is a 23 to hit and a 19 to hit, which I also believe hits. Romulus?
I was hoping if I stayed quiet, they'd miss me. Anything above an 18 or above does indeed hit me.
Okay. So that is a total
just
of
holding a plant
16
over your
points
head.
of piercing damage as it thrusts twice towards you with its short sword. As the blade cuts in through the muscles, which as you tense them, there is a moment of that it's hurting more than you would like it to, but in this moment you're more worried about your party than you are angry. Okay, so that puts you down to 40 health. That is its turn. The attacks versus Azera. That is a natural 20 and a natural 1. Azera can't take any reactions because he's slowed, but a natural 20 makes up for both attacks. So Azera takes hit. Awful. 10 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Because it doesn't double the modifier, which actually means that it is worse, because dice rolls are actually not all that great. Okay, so only 10 points of damage to Azera. Is Azera concentrating on anything? No. Okay. With that is both of those. Kirv, you're up. You see that the majority of your party has now slowed down, and as the magic tried to take hold, you just shrug it off in that moment, almost your infernal lineage breaking free from it. And as you kind of stand there in this moment, go ahead and make me a charisma saving throw.
Okay. As a 26.
Okay.
Oh
As-
my word.
As you feel the mark and the brand begin to burrow into you, there's a moment as you just shrug it off, kind of pushing it to one side, but you still feel that it's there and it's going to reoccur next turn. With the success, you learn its effect is it's trying to banish you back to the Hells, which in the current state of the bridge will kill you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, it is your go.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to do what I was going to think of doing. Okay, Kirv runs over to Romulus. Seeing everyone moving in slow-mo, she's like, damn, I got fast. And she touches Romulus on the shoulder and...
Sorry, no, I need to do... I've got a bit. No, as ever, you're slow.
No.
Damn, that's mean.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
cool,
sorry.
but I
Oh, wait,
thought
sorry.
that I had to say it.
Oh wait, sorry. No. Sorry.
Kirv wastes her turn doing jumping jacks just to show how quick she is.
Oh god.
Screw lay on hands on Romulus, just starts doing jumping jacks.
To us, it just looks like a Benny Hill skit. Like we just see Kirv moving in super fast motion.
Yeah. So, what would you like to do,
I'm just desperately
Kirv?
trying to think of anything I can do that would help.
Well, it's currently Kirv's turn, so Kirv just runs up to you. You were going to
touch Romulus on the shoulder and do cure wounds at 3rd level.
Nice.
So that is 3d8 plus 4.
Okay.
Very nice.
Go ahead and roll me a charisma saving throw, please, Kirv.
Okay. Come on. Oh. Okay, that's not bad. That is a 24.
24. Okay.
Nice.
As you use your magic, you feel the brand as if it's trying to siphon what divine or infernal magic you have from you as it attempts to counterspell you. But you manage to overcome the brand, and in this instance, you may now roll your healing for Romulus.
That could be better.
Total?
That is a 8 plus 4, so that's 12 healing.
12 healing? Hey, it's not nothing. It
all
undoes
adds
the
up.
attack that it made on its turn against Romulus, so...
But I also am interception distance to Romulus, so if Romulus gets hit again, I can help with that.
Nice.
And also, hopefully, Romulus is providing me a bit of cover from the angel that hates my guts.
Right, that's fair.
This furry meat slab.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. End of turn.
Okay, it is now Azera's go. Azera, being a spellcaster, can't do much. So Azera is going to use his action to take the dodge action.
Nice.
Because he is bloody
Classic.
and affected by slow.
Classic move.
His wisdom save is enough. He is no longer affected by slow. That was good. He just succeeded with that. Okay. That is the end of Azera's go. Also means he has his reaction back. Or should anyone need it. Ellie, you're up. You are slowed.
Sweet. First things first. Vinny, have you got any temporary hit points at the moment?
No.
Good. Okay. All right. First things. I'm going to elemental detonation over here. Is this the radius?
Yep, that's the one.
Cool. I'm going to do that with a heal rune.
Oh, thank God.
So that gets
You're gonna
No, it's just going to finish off the rest of the party.
No, so begins my campaign
tactical
3
move.
boss arc.
Nice. Getting it on early. I like it.
Yeah. So that'll be. This is halved. Remember, maximum. So that is 29 halved.
2s as well. Just in case that matters for damage type.
Just give me a second. It is...
I believe 6 was lightning. So
fire.
2 is fire. Okay. No, that's fine. Because it's healing, it doesn't matter, but if it was lightning, it would have also healed them again.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. No,
So
6 is
that's okay.
lightning.
So, in this
fire.
instance... Oh, go ahead and roll me a d20 as well.
Why?
Wild magic?
No. Slow.
Oh, 15.
This effect won't go off until the start of your next turn. That ends your turn. And also, due to the danger of this, your concentration now moves over to this new spell, and the armadillos disappear.
Yikes. Big yikes. Big yikes.
Shit. Fuck me, I hate slow. I didn't even know
So-
that was a thing.
So,
Yep.
quick question: is slow like a stuck area of effect, like silence,
Nope, it's
or is
just
it like
you alter the
got it
time
on you
around.
and it tracks with you?
You alter the time around up to 6 creatures of your choice within a 40-foot cube within range.
Right.
Each target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or will be affected by it. An affected creature's speed is
Okay.
halved. They take a -2 penalty to their AC and dex saves. They can't use their reactions. On their turn, they make an action or a bonus action, not both. They can only make one melee or ranged attack. If a creature attempts to cast a spell of a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn, and the creature must use its action on that turn to complete the spell. If it can't, the spell is wasted. So actually, no, it doesn't break your concentration. It's just you have to spend your action next turn in order to have the spell take place. So, my apologies. You do still have your armadillo.
That's good news.
Alright, cool.
It's
then
just, that's your turn.
That ends my turn, cool. And then Cinder is going to give Ellie and Vinny a support drone. So, Vinny,
so many little pizzas.
I know, right? Roll a d12. That's how many temporary hit points you've got.
Big rolls in this house.
And Ellie, you do the same.
I've got
well,
which one's a d12.
Spicy 12.
Rolled well this time, so yeah.
How many did you
Cool. I got an 11.
On Ellie. Nice.
Nice.
And then
Well done.
Cinder's going to keep her last 2 drones for defensive swarm.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
And you'll go. Mortar,
Nice.
you are up. You are slowed. And you see in slow motion
Yes.
this incantation of this big, powerful spell, which actually you do need to roll wild magic for because you are using a rune for it. So who knows? You might not get to have the spell come into effect anyway because you might turn into a potted plant. No, you're fine. So, you see this big spell coming into effect, and for you, it's moving at normal speed. And everyone else around you is super zippy at this moment. But you can see the enemy from underneath the table. Sure. You can just about see the opponent flying in the air, but you would have to stand up to not have disadvantage, which, as it stands, would use all of your movement, which means you wouldn't be able to go back prone.
That is fine. I think Mortar as well is aware that Azera is currently fighting a Sentinel, or whatever they're called, sorry. Is it were they Sentinels?
Close enough.
Centurion, sorry.
I switched between Centurion and Sentinel depending on how soon I've looked at the stat block.
Right, I'm with you. And he's, I think what's on his mind, he's kind of torn between, because he's aware that his damage seems to be doing quite a lot to this thing, but he's also aware that they need Azera going forward. So I think Mortar's going to stand up with his movement, and he's going to use his action to make a... He's going to try to make a shove attack against Azera, but he wants to push Azera behind him. Like, grab him and push him behind him.
I see, okay.
So that way I am interceding between himself and the Centurion.
Okay, and you're standing up.
Yes, I'm stood up now. My AC is now 13. My AC is now, 17. No, 16, I believe.
Okay. I'll say as you go to reach and grab for Azera, I'm going to say there's no roll, as in this instance, as you kind of, even though you're in your slowed state, you grab Azera by the scruff and you pull Azera back, and Azera just kind of backpedals as the Centurion makes a swipe and attempts to catch Azera, but Azera is shifted to behind you.
Perfect. So and that is the end of my turn.
That is your action. Okay.
Oh, I need to make a wisdom save, don't I?
Make a wisdom save to see if you're still affected by slow.
Oh, do I get a wisdom save?
Oh, yes, you do, sorry. You get a wisdom save, please, Ellie. You'll still have to complete the spell on your next turn, even if you succeed.
That's fair.
But
I'm still affected. I rolled a 9.
Okay.
No, I'm affected too.
You're both still affected by slow. Okay, end of your go. It is now the Scorpion's goes. So, the Scorpion has just seen... Well, it's seen that there is a brand on Kirv, so this Scorpion is going to make... How many shots do these guys get?
-3 shots.
It makes 2 arc harpoons.
That means it
because
shoots
it is
itself 3
currently
times.
stabilized. So, it's going to make 2 attacks versus Kirv. Due to its angle and trajectory, it doesn't have to worry about hitting its ally. Because remember, this thing is 80 feet up on the ceiling, so its angle is more down than it is across.
Interesting.
And yeah, 2 attacks. So first one is a 27 to hit you, Kirv.
Oh fuck!
Oh my word! That number be high.
Armadillo.
You can. It'll be a -d10 to hit.
This is the way to Armadillo.
Sorry, so you did a 27.
So it'll be a minus
That would
D10.
actually still hit. That would still hit.
Okay, so there's no point in using it.
So never mind.
And the second attack is a natural 1, which... Okay.
It shoots its friend.
No, but it has misfire. So you watch as in this instance it fires one of these kind of large, almost steel rods in a way as it's shot towards you. You watch as the runes on the exterior of the metal rod otherwise glow, and it turns into lightning as it strikes and hits you. As you take 10 points of piercing damage and 5 points of lightning damage, and you lose your reaction. Because if you remember, these guys, when they deal lightning damage, they remove first a reaction, then a bonus action, then an action. The misfire, however, does... Ooh, that's not so good. 17 points of force damage to it.
Nice.
So that is a nasty blow to it early on. Okay. As the second shot detonates back where it was, the electrical charge, otherwise transforming into raw energy and magic, as it bursts out of one portion of these scorpion tank. This one over here is going to make a shot at Vinny. These things have a 300-foot range. I checked. They can shoot across the map.
Remember, you've got Sentinel, Warden, Armadillo, and temporary hit point.
Vinny is stacked. Vinny is stacked right now.
So first one is
is a walking bar.
First one is a 19.
Unfortunately, with the AC reduction from slow, that does still miss, but only just. So I'm going to use the armadillo.
Okay.
AC is 18 currently, so that
So you need to roll.
technically could still. Yeah, D10 is it?
Yes.
Yes.
By
That's
the skin
enough.
of your teeth. In this moment, you kind of, as you're running forward in this slowed form, you try to sprint out of the way and dodge, and you watch as the armadillo, which isn't slowed, which for the most part has been very passive, you watch as it just frantically sweeps its tail across in front of you at almost lightning speed for you, and the harpoon shot is batted away. The second hit is... okay, that is a miss. That is only an 11. As it takes the second shot towards you, it otherwise giving you just enough time to move out of the second one's trajectory. It slams into the area just behind you and then disintegrates with the lightning energy as it transfers back into that. Top of the round, Beau. You are currently behind a table. You crouch down for a little bit of extra cover, and you can see that a number of your party are otherwise acting really strange. Magic stuff. You're not sure, but you know where that came from, and you can see the angel up there still kind of floating there, observing the battlefield.
So you say they start acting strange. I feel like it's quite normal at this point.
What, for them to be slow?
Yeah.
Hey.
Also flips you off in slow motion.
By the time you've done it, I've looked away.
By the time we done it, the fight is over.
Oh man.
Right, I think I've just got to keep concentrating on that angel. He seems to be the big hitter. So I will, just for all intents and purposes, move. If it lets me.
Yep. Cool.
To the other side of the table.
Yep.
And then I'll take some shots at it.
Okay. As you move to the other side of the table, you see that these ones over here, they still aren't reacting to your presence, although this one has noted your presence. It's just not coming away from its position. They seem to be holding a defensive perimeter. You also see what looks to be, from around the corner, a slight glow, which... Go ahead and just roll me a perception check. This will just be to see if you can figure out what that glow might be.
Let's have a quick look. What is my perception?
That's a natural 1.
So, an 8.
You look over there.
Excellent.
There's a glow. You'll deal with that later. They aren't your problem at the moment.
Oh, well. I think I'm too busy looking at the big-ass angel in the middle.
That's fair.
All right, let's go for some shots then.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Nice.
That will hit.
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
It's really bad. I need to remember how many shots I get. I'm pretty sure I get 3 shots.
You get 3, and because you're dual wielding, you can make a 4th one with your bonus action. But you usually end up using your bonus action for reloading in most cases.
Yeah, I'll probably stick with that. I'll just make the 3 attacks, see if I hit, and then we'll do damage.
Okay.
22.
Hits. Hits.
And 23. So.
Okay.
Nice.
You fire the 3 shots towards it. Go ahead and roll the damage. So, first one.
Brilliant. 7 damage.
Okay, 7 damage is 7 damage.
7 damage.
7 damage.
And 8 damage.
8 damage.
Hey.
Okay. So, it's taken 82 points of damage. And as you make these 3 shots, one of them goes through and brings it to 0. Describe to me how that shot inflicts a killing blow on the angel.
Oh, damn. Is it,
Combo.
Is he, like, floating in the air at all, or is he...
Yes, so he's floating in the air, and the wings, like, occasionally beat. But they don't seem to be what's keeping him aloft.
Oh, okay, alright. What I'll do is just... Go for it.
No, this is so stupid. You know the snowman, like, the I'm walking in the air? I'm just imagining that's playing in the background as it's floating up there.
I mean, it's a majestic song, to be fair.
Very
It used to give me nightmares as a kid.
Put it in a minor key, and it's already in a minor key.
I thought the snowman was so scary. Freaked me out.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. The snowman was like death or something.
Yeah, yeah. I'd have to go into the other room if it came on TV.
Speaking of death.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine. It's
Go on, Beau.
It gave me time to try and make it a bit more epic. First 2 shots, both shoulders. Just to kind of like, I feel like that would then make it turn to me, turn it my way, and then just going to jump up on the table and just bang straight in the head.
Fuck yeah!
Nice.
Class.
As the 3rd shot hits, you watch as the kind of vague bit of light around its eyes just dims. The concentration on the spell ends, and none of you are affected by slow. You note, however, it does not drop. It remains levitating in the air, but you see that it is almost stuck in a suspense where it is now kind of slowly rotating as if in 0 gravity.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. Do you guys feel like I should just go ham and just action surge and try and get these scorpions as well, or?
Does action surge return on a long rest? Does it return on a long rest?
No, it's a short rest.
Yeah. Oh, then then hell yeah, absolutely. If you can, that'd be awesome.
105 feet is how close they are, which with your sharpshooter means that you can shoot them without having to worry. So they are within range.
Yeah.
As much as you're within range, or they're within range, so are you.
Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking if I maybe go to this pillar, will that still give... Is that a pillar, sorry? Am I right in saying
that's a pillar. So if it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can shoot round objects that you're adjacent to because it uses the most favourable corner. So it would still get half cover due to this pillar.
Doesn't sharpshooter ignore that?
Oh no, that's right.
Yeah, sharpshooter
that is the point.
Cover.
Sharpshooter ignores cover. So never mind. Yeah, you'd be able to stand there, get good cover, and then take shots from there.
Alright, let's go for it. Boom. Start moving up. I am also going to use... What's that thing I've got? I will use sharpshooter to obviously take a -4 penalty.
There you go. That's the source of the glow. Damage. Now you can more clearly see it. Standing in the back of the chamber with its blade alight, it is standing at attention and ready. You can see that the blade is very much alight as it normally would, and you can see that its shield is almost slammed into the ground as if it's prepared for taking any ranged attacks. It's again standing sentry, and they don't seem to be reacting to your presence, but they seem to be ready for any occasion in the event that you decide to try and take hits against them.
Okay. I will definitely avoid that right now. I'd rather not get hit by that big guy. Yeah, I will action surge. I'll take some more
And
shots.
take more shots. Okay.
So that is a 21 to
Yep,
hit
that
the
hits.
Scorpion. Yeah, I'll just do the same as before. I'll just roll all 3.
Yep, that's fine.
That's 31.
Yep. Oh,
And a dirty 20.
dirty 20. That hits as well. Before you roll any damage,
Yep.
Actually, no, because you need to reload, which you do as your bonus action at the end of your turn to put the Dragonfire rounds back
Yep.
in. So.
Yeah. I also forgot as well. I said I was adding Sharpshooter to those attacks.
Okay, so
So-
would that have been -4? for...
Minus 4. So the last one would have been 16. One of them would have been 28, and the other one
this
I got
one?
24 off the top of my head.
I think so.
I
I
might be
think
wrong.
this last one was your lowest roll, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
20.
yeah.
So that go down to 16.
16. Okay,
One was 32.
That one just hits, so all 3 of them hit. So go ahead and roll the
Okay.
damage.
Nice.
The Scorpions aren't
Alright,
built for
so-
defense, 300-foot range kind of.
Oh, that's going to be a tasty amount of damage as well.
Yeah.
So
it is.
that's 11. What was it? Plus 8. So that's 19 on the first shot.
19.
12. That's 20 on the second shot.
20 damage.
Dude, I got me sharpshooter.
Boom, 13. That is 21 on the third shot.
21, and even 60 damage as you watch
Nice.
as the 3 shots pop into it. The first one hitting against the against what little shielding it has on its legs, which are burrowed into the ground, and as the third one lands home, you watch as its body begins to go limp and the electrical charge dissipates from it.
Boom.
As that one is also down.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
You had a crazy turn, bro. That was a
Yeah.
crazy turn.
You,
I feel like this is me paying back not being here for a couple of weeks. I feel like.
that's fair.
Respect.
You spin your
Then you'll
gun,
be gone for another
blow the
couple weeks.
smoke off the top of it. You spin the gun,
Yeah, just-
blow the smoke off the top, reload the gun with the Dragonfire rounds,
Yeah.
all ready to go for the future. Well, if you want
Oh,
Dragonfire
yes.
rounds, that is. But yeah, all ready to go
We'll see,
for
we'll
the
see.
coming turn. Okay,
Badass.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
alright. Romulus, you're up. You are currently standing next to a Centurion who's taken 29 damage. And Kirv seems to be helping you. You can see that Ellie is in the process of finishing off a spell of some form. And you can see that you currently only have 3 enemies to deal with. With the angel now down, from what you can tell, it's still floating there, but it's not reacting to your movements or analysing the situation. You've just got these 2 Centurions to deal with.
Well, that being the case, I believe we shall commit grievous violence.
Okay.
Which one's looking most damaged?
The one that's immediately adjacent to you, because that's the one you hit at the beginning.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. I'm going to turn it into scrap.
Romulus would probably move to get flanking.
Yep, that makes sense to
I
me.
would.
Yep. Moves to get flanking. You're going to turn into scrap. So is that reckless attack plus great weapon master?
Correct.
That is a 13 plus. What is your plus? Your plus is
Should be plus 10.
So that's a 23. That will hit. Don't need to reroll damage. That is 11 plus 15. So that is 26 points of damage. That puts it on that. How much health do the Centurions have again? Centurions have... Nope. Scroll up. Oh no,
50?
it was scroll down. Nope, it's still alive, but it has taken 55 points of damage now. Second attack.
Okay. Second attack.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Fuck,
Well,
nice.
we know what's happening here.
Yep, that we
I
do.
know what's happening here.
So that is
You're about to get murdered and it's fun.
7 plus 11, so 18 plus 15 is
33?
enough as this one goes down. And then that means you can go 5, 10. You don't even have to go 10. You can stay next to Kirv and still get the benefit of the interception. And auto hit. Which means
Nice.
great
Yep.
weapon master. Rerolling that 1. That is 11 plus 15 once again. That is 26 points of damage to the one immediately, or the last remaining Centurion. That is your go,
Thank you.
I believe. Action, bonus action, and not all of your movement, but enough of it that you're in a good position. It would now be
Nice.
Angel's
All
turn,
good to me.
but the Angel is down. Vinny, you are no longer slowed. You feel speedy again, and you see that there is only a Centurion and a Scorpion remaining in this combat. You've just seen Beau take down the otherwise heavily injured Angel, followed by completely cleaning up shop with one of the Scorpion tanks.
Oh, I'm getting shown up. This is a elemental destination with a heal rune, right?
Yep, which will go, which
Finished,
will go off
So
on Ellie's next
if you
go.
get in there, you'll get some
Yeah,
cheeky
that's
healing
exactly
too.
what I was thinking. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my boots. Double
Okay.
my speed. Has the same effect as dashing this turn, but
Yep.
How long does it last for?
10
I
minutes
think.
total over the
Damn, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I need to be strategic with it, but
Yeah.
I can move here.
For reference,
Oh,
there is a
appreciate that.
table, but I don't imagine that's going to be an issue
Okay.
with everything that's going on.
I'm so fast at this point. I can.
Yep, you slide under
I
the
can hold
table
it.
and stand up on the other side. Screw going over the table. Going under the table's cooler.
I like throw something over and slide under to catch it.
Yep.
Not for any strategic purposes, just to look cool.
Yep, that's fair.
It looked very cool.
Yeah, just a bit of flair. Okay.
Right, sneak attack is active. I'm going to. Yep, attack with Songwriter.
Alrighty.
Ooh, that's not very good.
No, that doesn't quite cut it.
No, that's only a
unfortunately.
17 to hit.
As you take the swing towards it, otherwise sliding under, you get the style points for sure, but as you take the swing with Songwriter, you watch as it lifts its cloak and it hits the otherwise arcane sheen of it and just scatters off, sending these blue and purple sparks away from the Centurion.
Damn, that's unfortunate, but it's okay. I'm still in position to.
That's true. It is now going
Mortar doesn't
to
do anything.
take vengeance and make 2 attacks against you. First one, it's a natural 1. Go ahead and make me an attack of opportunity with your reaction if you would like to.
I
Oh
certainly
my
would.
word.
Since this is a different creature's turn, I have sneak
Sneak
attack.
attack.
Not that I actually spent it, because it didn't hit.
Yep. The second attack.
That's better.
That will hit.
Dude, the
Advantage on
bitterness
that.
is palpable.
Yep.
Yep. So 16.
16 plus 7, that is 23.
Hell yeah.
23. Not enough to kill it, but enough to do a significant hit as it makes its second attack against you. That is a 25 to hit. You do have an armadillo use, however.
I do have an armadillo. I also have my reaction back, so if the armadillo doesn't work, I can uncanny dodge. Armadillo first. Currently AC 20. Oh, not quite.
Okay, so you're uncanny dodging this.
Yes.
This is 12
Half
points of
damage.
piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay, so you're uncanny dodge. End of that uses...
Is that...
Hmm?
That's before halving it, right?
That's before halving it, yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
So 6 damage to you. Blue one is down. Kirv, you are up. There is 1 Centurion, and by the looks of it, 1 Scorpion tank on the ceiling. Although it is quite a distance away from this angle.
Mm-hmm. And just checking, because I just thought, didn't I lose my reaction when I got hit?
Oh yes, you did. But you gained it
yeah.
back.
Yes, so I wouldn't have been able to intercept anyway. Okay, I think that these two can probably deal with the last Centurion.
Mm-hmm.
So if I move if I try and use Eldritch Blast to pull this spider guy down,
Mm-hmm.
how close do I need to be?
Oh, nice.
What's the range on Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch Blast is
Is
120
it
feet.
120?
Yeah, so you'll be able to hit it from here. You are also aware that last time when you fought these things, when they're stabilized, they cannot be moved, either forcefully or
Right.
willingly.
And that looks stabilized.
Yeah, they can't make their attacks until they're stabilized.
Well, I will still go in for trying to do some damage.
Okay, go ahead. So it's 3 blasts, so that's 3 rolls.
Where are my d10s?
D10's a hit. So 2 of the bolts. What is the plus on this to hit?
That is a +9.
Okay, so both hit, so that's 13 points of damage, and then roll the third one.
Yep.
There's another hit, and another 4 points of damage, so 17 damage to that one. Okay, it's looking badly hurt. Okay, so that's your action.
Okay.
It's the end of your go.
End of go.
Azera, seeing what's coming, this is actually going to work out a lot in your favour because of what I've just realised Azera can do. It's
Slow actually benefited everyone.
Yeah, it did.
Hell yeah.
Because he's going to cast Beacon of Hope and maximise the healing.
Oh, that's
Oh,
huge. That's ridiculous. This is gonna
Just
be
to-
awesome.
Yeah, is it on your action that goes off? You have to use your action.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, on
you
my
move
turn it
into
goes
it as
off.
well before you do that.
I believe due to the nature of it is they have to spend that action first in order to complete the spell. Otherwise, the spell is
fair enough.
wasted. So,
In
But-
fairness, Ellie's at full health anyway.
Ah,
Oh, there you go then.
fair enough.
That works
But
out.
She's
that
lost
will
1 hit point.
So Beacon of Hope, so you'll have advantage on Wisdom saving throws, and all of the healing will be maximum. So that 8d6 will become. Is it?
A lot.
It is 8d6, isn't it?
It is 8d6, yeah.
So 8 times 6, 48. Halved is 24. So it'll be 24 healing to everybody when we get there, instead of the 14 that they were going to be getting. So
Yeah.
it's worth it for an extra 10 health. Okay, that will be Azera's go. It is now Ellie's go. You've complete the casting of the spell, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. As it hits, it will heal. And if I remember correctly, it cannot heal constructs
No, it can't.
due to the nature of the heal.
The only way I'd be able to heal them is because it would be lightning.
So, and it wasn't lightning. So, Azera, Mortar, Vinny, Romulus, and Kirv, you are all healed 24 hit points.
Nice.
Was that maximized as well
Um,
because of Beacon of Hope?
Yeah, so it maximizes the dice, but then because of the heal rune, it halves it.
Right. Okay.
I
we'll
don't
take it.
suppose you could put that on for me, Chris.
I've done it already.
Thanking you.
You're all good. You're at 76 points of health. You're looking a bit
Oh,
more
I'm
spicy.
almost- Let's be honest, I'm pretty sure I then have more health than Ellie does.
Nearly.
Good.
So, Ellie, that was your action.
Right.
You still have your bonus action and movement. Slow is no longer in effect.
Cool. I mean, considering everything's practically dead now, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm gonna start making my way over there. Cinder's follow him. Oh, the drone has returned to Cinder, so Vinny, you lost your temporary hit points.
Ah, okay.
So-
No worries.
The temporary hit points are temporary.
They're very temporary hit points.
Yeah, they last 1 round.
Yeah, but they
Fair
are just
weather
a flat
temporary
damage
hit
reduction, which is quite nice.
Yeah. Hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
So 80 feet away, because it's on the ceiling. So Cinder can fly up, so for
On
Cinder that's
ceiling.
not necessarily an issue. That can be 60
Yeah,
feet, but for
cool.
you that will be 80 feet, because it's the long
Yeah, no,
range
I
ranges.
can't do squat anyway. So, Cinder, if she's in 60 foot, is going to fire all 4 drones at it.
Okay, go for it. And what kind of damage is this?
This is fire. And it's a +8. So
just scrolling down
the
to
lowest
the
lowest
scorpion.
is 12. Otherwise, the lowest after 12 is 17.
17. Okay, so 3 of them hit.
3 of them hit. Okay, so that is. Oh, it's not fire damage. That's entirely my bad. That's if I used a gun. They're just straight up piercing damage.
Okay.
So it's 3d8 plus 12 piercing.
Okay.
D8s are the red ones.
Yep. So 16 plus 12, you said? So
12. Yep.
So 28 points of damage. Okay. That's 62 damage. As that one also goes limp.
Nice.
And is down. The last
Awesome.
enemy, being on 49 health and with an entire round of people ahead of it, goes down.
It just dies. It just lays down and dies.
It just goes into hibernation, and you're just like, it's gone.
Mood.
I'm not going to make you play out the next few turns of beating up something that has like 12 hit points left. Okay. So, the threat at the moment seems to be generally eliminated.
Sweet.
Through the door then.
Yeah, head over here. Do you want to take a quick short rest? I don't know if anyone benefits from that. I imagine a lot.
Yeah, do we want to take a
Definitely
short rest? Do we want to?
do.
I
I
am
definitely will
actively
get
falling
There's a
asleep.
Yeah, short rest.
Is
Yeah.
Beacon of Hope still up?
Yes.
Oh. Would we maximize from the healing we get from our hit dice?
Let me double check.
Oh, that's a real that's a real niche use of that spell. Jesus.
So Beacon of Hope.
It's a real crackle scruncher of a question.
So Beacon of Hope is a concentration for 1 minute. Short rests in my system tend to be a matter of like a minute or 2. So I'll say the first 2 dice people roll, don't roll, just take the max.
Ooh,
So
that's very good.
This is too intense. Give me something that's more
Resty.
more resty. Let's go with adventurous. Sounds like a good one. Oh, where are
Okay,
you? I know.
I will use
I really like this one. There we go.
2 my ranger hit die to automatically gain 10 and then plus 6.
So I'll
It's
say what you
2
do
26.
for the sake of
32.
you wanting to be safe in this instance. You back off into one corner with Azera around. Ellie, you're the only one who doesn't benefit from the... Oh no, you and Beau are the only 2 who don't benefit from... Hold on, how many people could Beacon of Hope hit? Any number of creatures within range. The range was 30 feet, so just Beau doesn't get the maxed first 2.
Yeah.
But
That's fine. I'm
Hello,
near. I'm
buddy.
near like full health anyway, so that's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
yeah, but you still benefit from a short rest. So second wind and action surge comes back, along with anything that you would get.
All of
on
my
there.
shit comes back.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna burn a 3rd level spell. Yeah. Roll an additional 3 hit die and add them as temporary hit points. You don't burn them. The hit die, by the way.
For who?
Is this with?
Right, yeah. So it's 5 people.
Is this
so
with?
This is
Just a no.
Song of...
Vinny has this effect currently going already. Because he has.
Song of
does
Servants
that
is
give
just,
temporary hit points?
Yeah, every short rest.
I'll
okay,
make
cool.
some food
I'll wait then.
also to benefit from my stuff.
Okay, so here's what I will say first. Everybody restore your the stuff that you would get back on a short rest. Okay?
Mhm.
Then, anyone who is spending hit dice, you will gain a benefit of a plus... how much is it you get from the chef feat? It's just plus...
We've established it's just a +8.
It's just a +8, and
Yeah.
then Vinny, yours is a +6.
+6.
So anybody who is using
Okay,
at
I'm
least
back.
1 hit dice
The max.
gets a +14 on top of what they would normally roll for that first roll.
If
Hell
music
yeah.
be the food of love, gain 14 hit points because we've a bard and a chef in the party.
Yep, and you've got a Beacon of Hope up as well. So are you spending any hit dice here, Romulus?
Oh, I 100% am spending. I don't know if this is going to be like the last one I get. I'm going to be spending my big boy dice.
Well, you've got one more short rest
Do you
available
want
to
to-
you before the boss fight, potentially. So,
Do you want to, while Beacon of Hope is momentarily up while we're taking this rest, do you want me to hit you with a Cure Wounds 3rd level? And save yourself some hit dice? Because it'll be maxed out.
well, we'll do the hit dice first before we get to that, because that might potentially matter for the purposes of how much healing
Okay,
he gets.
yeah, sure.
I need to quickly double check what he's got. So he's got 3 d12s
Yeah.
and then 7 d10s. So if you were to use both d12s, you would heal for 30 on the first one, and then you would heal for 16 on the second one, which would fully heal you, Romulus, if you were to use both d12s. If you were to just use the one
Yep, let's go for
d12,
that.
then
Nice.
that would mean that you could rely on Mortar's Cure Wounds. Because is this before or after the short rest, Mortar?
So I'd be doing it.
Mortar.
I'd be making my way to Romulus just before the short rest started. So I would be expending my spell points before, while Beacon of Hope is still active, while we're within 30 feet of Azera.
Okay.
But if Romulus is
Do you
already
not- do you-
kind of
My thought is, do you regenerate those spell points or not? Is my real question.
so I regenerate half the amount of spell points every short rest.
Okay. As
Yeah.
long as you'll still be topped off, then yeah, I'll
I'll
take
be
one.
fine.
Because then I can just take
Yeah.
one less, and then it's fine. Yeah. That
Yeah,
good with you, Chris?
Perfect.
Yeah, that's fine. So using one of your
So-
d12s, that takes you up to
So, yeah.
106 for that first one. Followed by how much healing
then
would
I'm
the,
beautiful.
the Cure Wounds be?
I'm doing a 3rd level Cure Wounds, spending 5 spell
3d8,
points.
so that's 24,
and that
so
is
that brings him to max.
3d8 plus my Wisdom mod.
Okay, so that's yeah, he's at max.
38.
Romulus is back at max, so that's fine. Okay,
28, sorry.
Thanking you.
that's all right. Does anybody else need help
welcome.
with hit points, or are they all good?
Nope. I spent 1 hit die, and with all of the other bonuses going on, that got me up to max.
Okay.
Beautiful.
How many temporary hit points do we get from Vinny?
2d4.
Yeah.
It's not a ton, but since the
Yeah, but everybody.
No,
gets,
that's great.
Everybody rolls their own
It's-
2d4, I believe, is what we were saying. 'cause
Yeah, I
everyone
believe
was
so.
So we
yes,
all
yeah.
get 2d4.
Yeah,
everyone except
rolls-
Beau, unfortunately.
yes,
Okay,
because
alright. No
yeah.
worries.
Was that
How's
also
Beau
including
Beau
Azera?
doing on health?
Oh, I'm fully healed now.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
good. I just had a puff
So
of
that's-
cigarette. I'm all fine.
We gotta have a talk about that.
Hey, it's
Well,
done
you're,
me
just
good.
like, you're just like, I don't even need to eat, so I just subsist on nicotine and whiskey.
I'll say this now.
Alcohol and nicotine.
That plus
Yeah.
14 the both the chef and the bard are giving almost
Yeah.
deals with one quarter of Azera's health, which is great because it means he doesn't have to spend that many hit die to heal. Yeah, disadvantage of being a d6 hit dice caster.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I've rolled my temporary hit.
Was
dice,
Azera
that's
getting the
my
temporary hit
short-
points as well? I believe he was. but-
Believe so.
Okay,
I'll
so he got 7.
double.
Yeah, because I remember him
It's
having
up
more than
to-
full health last time I used or had a proper look at his stat
Yeah,
block.
how
so-
many of us? Oh, yeah, it's up to 6 allies, including me. So yeah, only one of the 7 of us was excluded,
And I believe
based
Uh,
on
based
the
on
circumstances
on
we were
range
in
and
when
Beau's
I
fight to health.
cast it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because he was hanging back.
Yeah.
Because I cast it right before the arena,
Ritual.
so it made sense then.
Yeah.
I feel a little bad for it now, but I'm sure it's okay.
Can we see? Can I go over to the body of the angel and take a look at it?
It's currently still 60 feet in the air, but yeah, it's currently just
Yeah,
floating there,
okay.
almost suspended as you look up at it. It is just
Apologies,
suspended.
Mortar
I'll
will-
back.
Does it look like the area that it's standing in is anti-gravity, or does it look like it itself is under some kind of anti-gravitational effect?
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Okie dokie.
I'll say roll with advantage for the nature of this, given the
Thank you.
yeah, due to the
Hold
nature
on,
of this
there
is
we go.
something that you might potentially understand. So
Oh, that's a rarity. Oh. Okay, that is an 11. Oh no, sorry, a 10.
a 10. Okay. Having a look, It's akin to a levitate spell.
Oh, interesting.
So either it's of a stronger variety, which in this instance it seems to just be almost perpetually affecting it, allowing it to have that floating nature to it, but you're not entirely certain. It might be a stronger version, it might be something more like anti-gravity, which Mortar wouldn't necessarily know about, but it's of a levitation-akin effect.
Okay, does it look like there's anything on it that could potentially be harvested? I'm looking mainly at the blades on the wings.
So the blades on the wings, with the way that they flew out, they were just kind of like these long swords that would fly outwards, and then after they'd struck their target, they would just kind of crumble and dissipate, turning into natural magic, and then return to it and reform. You suspect that even while this thing is dead, if you were to harvest anything, it would most likely just reconstitute its body. So it wouldn't make much effect. But you can potentially search it and see if it has anything on it, but otherwise you can't see anything at a glance.
How was it casting its spells? Was there any other visual representation of a spell, or when its spells were being cast and everything? Were its eyes lighting up? Was its mask glowing? Were its wings doing something? Or
it was its arms. So when it cast a spell, it would always reach out as if it was grabbing something, and then these runes would appear on its arms, and then the spell would almost peel off of it and take place, as if it wasn't necessarily casting the spell, but it was using magic all the same, just in a very unique fashion. You aren't entirely sure.
Yeah, Mortar's mind kind of goes to, okay, so kind of with that information, he's like, all right, so this thing may have something inside it which is allowing it to cast magic, either generating it somehow or pulling it. So he's going to cast Levitate on himself and fly up and meet the body.
Okay.
And he's going to start inspecting the arms, because he himself has a prosthesis, and he's looking at this arm and he's going, I wonder if there's a way to attach this arm to me to be able to cast more spells or have access to another well of magic, because this thing seemed pretty powerful. So he kind of starts rummaging around. He looks for like joints and everything, like where things are connecting. You see him kind of like spinning the arm around, just kind of absent-mindedly while he's thinking. And then he's just kind of very much like, this could be the upgrade I'm looking for. At least one of them.
Make me an investigation check.
Ooh. Come on, big roll. That's not a big roll. That's a 6.
6? You look at this construct, and as you begin to kind of pull on joints, they're all well fastened together. They seem to have almost this natural, almost joining to them. You begin to kind of twist bits, and they don't unscrew or they don't pull out. You get a look between some joints, and you can see that there is like machinery on the interior of this. There is no person housed within it, but you do note that it is just machinery. It's the same as the other constructs you fought, but you don't see any like main distinction that would differentiate it from the others particularly. So the nature of it casting magic might either be related to its construction or potentially some other fact. You're not entirely certain.
Mortar kind of sighs, kind of like realizing this endeavor isn't yielding any fruit for him, and he kind of hops off, levitates down to the ground.
See anything interesting?
I mean, it seems to be able to generate its own magic, which is cool. But I don't know. And Mortar kind of shows Kirv his arm, and he's like, I was kind of hoping to see if I could maybe get a little upgrade from this, take that thing's arm, put it on, see if I can do anything extra, but it doesn't look like it would work from what I can see. But hey, there's probably other things here that we can find. I was kind of thinking of you trying to take some of those blades off and seeing if we could sell them. Maybe they're made out of a different metal or something that we can maybe try to make a little bit of money out of, or maybe even try to make some weapons out of. Maybe improve murder or stagger if it needs it. It doesn't need improving. That's a terrible idea.
Wait, no, wait. Let's track that
Shut
back
up!
a little bit.
Shut up! You're not part of this. You're not part of this. Shut up!
I want to stagger lasers.
Shut up!
But Beau kind of shouts over and goes, "How's the hole in its head look?"
Clean. I'm actually surprised you were able to get it dead on in the center of the forehead there. That's actually really impressive.
My only talent, but I'm good at it.
Yeah, no, I'll say. You have to. How the hell were you making that weapon reach that range? Like that, those things are tiny. How are you able to shoot across the room like that? That's crazy.
I just kind of like looks down at him and goes, "No idea." They just always have.
Sorry.
I gotcha. Oh, fair enough. Cool. Well, I mean, all right. Well, anyway, I think I've done all I need to do here. I suppose the only other thing to look at is shiny circle.
No.
Kirv was getting ready to respond, and Mortar, ADHD brain, starts walking away.
What sounds like shiny circle?
Azera goes, that's one of the teleportation circles.
Oh, where does it go?
Points
If you would care to take a look behind you.
Points to the other one across the chamber.
What's the point of that? You can just walk.
It's
Man, wizards in your day were lazy.
It's faster. I mean, it's also it's also an import from other areas. It's just that if you move onto it, you can move to the other side of the room, which in some cases is quicker
Everybody
than
knows.
walking.
Silly Azera. Everybody knows teleportation doesn't work under Takers.
I mean, it works within the room, but oh well.
Just don't. Just don't.
I'm learning to at this point.
It's okay.
Honestly, I thought he was a wizard.
I'm not a wizard either.
Oh shit. Well, there you go. That proves it. I knew
Okay,
it.
well, this has all been great. What are we up against now?
Well, we should be in the clear now.
Oh, great. Pub?
No. We said that last time, and it sucked.
The next real quote-unquote enemy that we might encounter would be the Vault Guardian. There aren't going to be any guards in this next room. That's the personalized crosspoint. They don't patrol that area, as it's individual to each person. But the area beyond that, where you wanted to go, the Scry Tree, would be that would usually be manned by physical guards.
Are there any, like, in this kind of side of things, this facility, is there any, like, I don't know, vaults or anything? Like, I say vaults, like, any other, like, obviously, except for the one with the Vault Guardian, okay, calm down. Like, any places where something valuable might be kept, like, where's all the, like, for a place that's, like, this big and everything, it feels like we haven't really come into much contact with things that we could personally use, Like, do you have any idea where that kind of stuff might be?
I mean...
Oh, I'm sorry. The ancient... Azera. The ancient-ish civilization doesn't have enough treasures specifically for you.
Right, do you see Romulus
gets
it? See, Romulus gets it.
I mean, we've already picked up some things already. I mean, we got the Totality Stone, we've picked up some paper and ink that was about. I've picked up my old clothing and my old armor, which, is something. And we've already passed by a few things that I'm guessing you didn't want to take with you, because none of you tried to take them.
Wait, what kind of things could we take?
Well,
yeah, exactly.
There was the hazard biosuit in the surgery. The armor on the table that was mentioned. And there
That's
were
fine. I can't wear armor anyway.
there were also some simple healing devices in there as well, which I picked up one, but they aren't necessarily reliable.
Oh, man. I was kind of hoping that there were going to be like artifacts and stuff here that I could destroy. Ugh. Oh well.
Okay. Right. Well, Azir, assume that we are stupid and don't recognize what things are because we are stupid and don't recognize what things are.
Okay.
Beyond this, I think we should, if everyone is rested and recovered, we should start heading towards this Vault Guardian.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
go
Okay,
in the
let's
corner.
remember we're not expecting any guards up ahead, but there is our mysterious intruder still at large.
That is true.
Mortar's walked to Kirv, and is the brand still visible on her that the angel cast?
No. The brand
Oh, interesting.
appeared on the back of her neck, so you only really saw a glow, and as you step over and have a look, kind of
Yeah.
lifting up the hair, you can't see a brand or anything.
What are you
I
doing?
think Mortar doesn't lift up the hair. He just kind of looks, sees the ambient glow is gone, and he'll just kind of go, that thing had a real fixation on you. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, honestly. It's interesting though. Odd. I mean, this thing was built, right?
I mean, presumably. I mean, I couldn't find any like manufacturers like credentials. I couldn't find any
Made in
like it
Tinker's
looks
on
like
the
this thing
side.
was. It looks like this thing was born in opposed to made, which is kind of crazy.
But born for a purpose, right?
Presumably.
I wonder what. I mean, it obviously, like you said, it fixated on me. I think it must have been made in order to destroy, I don't know, fiends, infernal beings. I just
Possibly.
wonder why.
I mean,
Why
who
here?
knows? I don't really have much in the way of experience with anything kind of like that. I mean, but I couldn't tell you. Some people just do things for the sake of doing things. Like, they mess around with something and then it comes back to bite them because they didn't know what they were messing around with. But it seemed like they had this pretty handled, as did we, which was a relief.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be tougher, honestly.
Honestly, me too. And I'm glad it wasn't because I definitely would have died. Yeah.
Zara just looks over and goes, are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
One last
You ready?
thing.
Ooh.
You wanted to possibly upgrade your arm?
Yeah, it's been something I've been wanting to do for a while. I mean, Chris, just a quick reminder, if you don't mind. Was it a city we went to? I think it was when I think it was in the Ice King's domain where when Mortar blacked out and went on his rampage, he went to go and get his new arm.
Yep.
From a guy and drove him insane with the sign.
Yep.
Okay. What city was that in? Was it
Glasson, the capital city
thank
of
you,
the Ice King's
Glasson.
domain.
I kind of feel bad, like, the guy in Glasson, he obviously made me this and everything, and then stuff happened. I kind of feel bad for wanting to get something more, but like, if I want to keep up with you guys, I gotta step up.
Why would you feel bad?
Oh, I mean, I took his mind. I took everything that he was, and I reduced him to a husk. Like, I'm glad I'm not like Ellie in the sense that I can't hear the screaming of the souls of those that have been consumed, but that's still that shield still weighs on you. Like, you know, I can look someone dead in the face and pull a trigger without a problem because that was my choice. But something happened to someone else while my body was being used, and that wasn't me who did it. I didn't come to my own decision for that guy to die, and that kind of bothers me, I guess, in a weird way.
But I'm not understanding why that would hold you back from improving your arm.
I don't know. I guess it's more that that guy's last creation was something made for me, and it's the last thing he will ever make.
I'm pretty sure he's not dead.
No, he's not. He's been driven mad, been driven absolutely insane. So I think that's the last thing he's gonna make, and I've never been really one for sentimentality, but I don't know. But yeah, an upgrade would be nice. I could. I don't know.
Well, I can't say I completely understand. But hey, stay on my good side and I might know someone. It's no angel technology, but maybe it's the second best thing.
I think it's probably for the best that this angel technology stays out of my hand. I think that's probably for the best anyway. But yeah, no worries. I'll try my best to stay on your good side.
Cool.
Alrighty, ladies, let's lock and load.
Okay, you all head into the next chamber. As you move from one chamber to the next, you step through one after another into what looks to be a fairly small, almost box-like room. As Azera and Sychania guide, saying as such, Ellie steps through first, and having to all link hands in this manner, you all step through one after another. As you arrive into this small chamber, you can see that there are, from this cross point, there are, let me see, 3 connections from it, excluding the one that you just came through. Oh no, my apologies. There are 5 including the one you came from, so 4 extra ones. As Sychania looks about the symbols at the top, she points towards one and goes, "This is the way we want to go. But if we are wanting to explore further, there is another cafeteria, and we can head to a different training hall, the Inquisitor's training hall."
I mean,
we can also...
I feel like we all kind of want to get out of here, right? Like we just want to get this Vault Guardian killed and get Sychania back to 100%.
Azera goes, "I don't think we'll be killing the Vault Guardian."
What do you mean? We kill everything we find. Nearly everything.
No, we don't.
Then I don't think we should go and see the Vault Guardian, because I don't think that will end very well for anyone.
Okay, then why were we going to the Vault Guardian in the first place if not to kill him?
Because the Vault Guardian can be reasoned with.
Yeah, how well does that usually go for us?
We've got about a 50-50 shot.
There's quite a people who've got
75
to
if we
give
shut
the
your mouth.
tail. The giants.
Okay, big man, alright, yeah. Just remember the circus, alright? That still erupted into a fight, didn't it? And you took charge on that one, big guy.
Yeah, it was
So,
there were fucking clowns. Oh, also demons.
Yeah.
Let's just
Which is worse? You decide.
look at how rough people are. Let's just get this done and get out of here.
So, the Scry Tree.
Yeah.
Sychania leads the way. As you all step through into the Scry Tree room, take a quick break there, and then when we come back, I will describe the scene before you. So, for the stream, don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
We're back in a mo, and I'm also just going to run some ads just to hopefully clear up some ads for the majority of the rest of the session. Okay, be back in a mo.
Awesome. BRB.
BR and a B.
Okay.
Now I've got a question to ask.
And what is that question?
Who's going to be on stopping Mortar from getting us all killed duty?
Well, I'm probably going to end
I
up
think
talking
that's
to the
gonna-
Guardian, so I can't babysit and talk.
I suppose it'll be
Yep.
Kirv.
Mm-hmm.
Kirv it is.
But
I
he needs a
can-
little bit of an enrichment. He needs a little bit of enrichment. He's allowed to be a little bit of a dick.
Fine, we'll let him commit some atrocities later.
I don't know. I feel like if it's not been enough atrocities for him so far, I don't know.
We need to
we're
start
fighting a
weaning
war
him
today.
off.
Mm.
I will say that I am teasing.
Of course.
I think I'm just tired out and a bit of an old man.
But yes, Ellie, I can give you a hand, but I'd be reliant on your knowledge of what the Vault Guardian actually is or wants.
Cool. Ellie has no idea.
Okay, I'm back.
But Sychania probably does. I mean, she knows the Vault Guardian, so maybe they're best
Okay.
buds.
Well, if we can't
So-
figure anything out, I'll
So
try and
genuinely,
probe
we're
it, and
not.
when we figure something out, you can.
I was genuinely under the impression that the Vault Guardian was someone we were going to kill because I thought that we wanted what was in the vault. Oh, okay.
No,
you
right.
no,
want
we're
what's in the
basically
vault,
gonna. Yeah, we want what's in the
I
vault.
think
Well,
it's a situation of our options are manage to convince them or run away and don't get
Okay.
murdered.
So
One of
just ahead of
those ones.
time, presumably we are going in with the diplomacy because this thing can
Yes.
allegedly be reasoned with.
yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm probably
Great.
saying we let Azera and Cat lead.
Yeah.
Maybe Vinny. Yeah, probably Vinny.
Yeah, I would say
assume your
Vinny.
charisma is incredibly high, Vinny.
Yeah, I can help. Yeah, Azira's knowledge would certainly be useful, but
Well, and Ellie being the subject as well, kind of what's going on, it makes sense that she goes up. So
definitely.
okay.
Depending on what kind of guardian this is, it might want to hear from all of us to know that we all have honest intentions.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Well,
I mean,
that's just a
so
maybe.
did they establish what was actually in the vault, or do we not know that?
So that's kind of Ellie's backstory as to what
Oh,
happened,
I
why
see, right.
Sychania is Sychania, what this creature possibly is,
Okay, right.
and why it got sealed. So it's we're just going
So-
mostly for information.
Okay, I'm with you. Gotcha. It's not like
It's,
there's something. It's not like there's. Well, I mean, actually, I suppose we wouldn't know. I was going to say it's not going to be one of those things where it's like they go, "Oh, what are your intentions with the vault?" Because Mortar, if we're all having to be truthful, Mortar would be like, "Well, I was planning on coming in, raising some hell, and taking whatever's in there, but you know."
Yeah, I think it's solely knowledge. I
Oh,
don't
okay,
think it's a
cool.
vault
Well,
of
I mean, that's helpful though. Knowledge
things.
is always good. Is it just? Do you think that it would be one of those things where it could be like knowledge for each of us, or do we think it's exclusively for Ellie?
I think
Well-
there's definitely going to be specifically something for Ellie. We may be
Yeah,
able
yeah.
to glean other stuff, but there's probably not going to be specific stuff for the rest of us.
Okay. Then again, if this thing's been around for like a long time, it's possible that they may have something for us.
Oh yeah. Maybe.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe.
Probably has quite
'cause
a lot of old information.
Yeah.
Possibly
So
not so
how long?
much modern.
Yeah, like how long were they like? Yeah, well, that's perfect. And like, how long were they like sealed here for? It was like, was it 1,000 years or 10,000? I don't
From
remember.
so
thought it was at least
timeline-wise, none of you are
2.
particularly amazing when it comes to the history side of things. Ellie will be the closest, and if I remember correctly, Ellie, you didn't make the history test check last time. The year currently that you live in is 487 AS, which is the year of Ascension, which happened after the atrocities.
Ass.
Azera, not quite. As, not ass. Azera comes from the year 21,452 AR, which is the era of Arcana, which happened before the atrocities, but you don't know when the atrocities began from and when the Age of Arcana ended. So
Okay.
that is at least 500 years.
Okay. Right, that's a fair window that we can potentially ask about.
But is everybody back? Have we got Steve back as well?
Yep. Yeah, I'm
Cool.
here. I'm here.
Okay.
Just to check, I know that the Undying Lord was present during the atrocities.
Yes.
Would I know whether or not he was present 500 plus years ago?
You have no idea.
Okay, might be worth asking a question then.
Yeah.
Well, as you all enter into this room, Ellie, you move forward, and Sochania otherwise melds with kind of a section of the wall, and then pulling herself back out of the section. You watch as the doorway lights up with this natural energy, and as you all step through, you go from kind of the more cozy room into a very much open room compared to the rest. As you all begin to take in the sights around you, something seems a touch off.
Is Beau wearing his hat?
Has Mortar got his gun?
Beau, your cigarette is not lit!
And is it drawn?
When you say off, does it feel what kind of feeling are we getting from this? Like, is it an uneasy feeling?
Give me just a sec. I'm just trying to find a better theme for this.
Oh no, Chris is doing things.
I am doing things.
Fuck.
Tweety birds.
Happy sounds?
As you step
Peaceful.
in to this chamber, you feel the wind, and you hear the sound of birds. You otherwise look up and ahead of you, and from what looks to be a kind of a relatively small basin in a way, with what looks to be a lip that you stand on around the edge, you see this massive tree in the center of it. But in place of leaves, you see these tiny glass spheres, each with their own unique reflection to them as the branches spread up and outwards. There is a moment of almost reverence as you take this in before you see the birds look to you and they scatter upwards away from you. And as you look up, you see a long way up. What looks to be several hundred feet's worth of up. You see balconies and glass doorways. You see room after room, office after office. You see in this lower section where it almost bends outwards, almost like in the shape of a bell. It gets wider at the base of it. You see that it almost begins to do that, and you can see rooms around the areas here will look to be lounging quarters, sofas and tables set up for individuals to sit and have chats. You see more of these office-like spaces with desks and chairs and what looks to be a outward view of Zakers, kind of this same illusory vision of what is outside of Zakers itself, and a lot of what feels like natural light fills the interior. But the wind is the most strange thing, as you can smell the scents of Zakers. You can smell the subtle smells of almost wood, oil, and people.
The faint hint of piss in the dark alleys.
Yeah.
When the birds took off, Mortar's gonna close his eyes, and if they're within 30 feet, can Mortar sense them with his blind sight, or
they flew up and away. They flew potentially to one of the upper stories, several hundred feet up.
Yes, but what I'm thinking is, did they? So when they were within 30 feet of him, that moment where they were on the trees, and then they moved. Did my blind sight register them as moving, or does Mortar think these are illusions?
No, they're real.
Okay.
As they fly up and away, kind of hearing the sound of the bird song as they move up and away from this place, you look about, and I would like everyone just to roll me a d20, please.
Also, just a quick question: those birds, they weren't crows, were they?
No.
Obviously, with bird song and everything,
they
I'm
look
assuming
smaller
not.
than that.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. Oh.
That one.
Oh, nice.
That one. Okay.
What?
No,
I mean, I can roll a physical dice if you like.
You got a 7.
I mean, I can roll a physical dice if you like.
You got a 7. So,
what was the roll? Sorry,
just a d20.
Okay.
Really sucks. Got such pretty dice, and I don't get to use them except when I don't have Wi-Fi.
So, who got above a 10? Obviously, Vinny got a 12.
I got 15.
15. Okay. The two of you are very much the first to notice this. As you wander into the room, or this chamber, you have a look around. You can see that there is what looks to be a kind of a lower section near the base of the tree. There is an archway, which by the looks of it seems to be the way to the prophetic vault, as Sitchania tells you. But as the two of you kind of look up, the rest of you kind of looking about and taking in this environment, you two are the ones to notice that as you're looking about, there's movement amongst the tree. And as you look up, at first you think it's just reflections as people are moving around, but as you get a better look, you can see centurions wandering. You can see them walking, but they're inside the glass spheres. And you watch as they move past and away from it. With the general understanding that you have, Vinny, and the fact that you own the spell, Ellie, the Scry Tree has the name of Scry Tree for a reason, and you see tens of thousands of Scry sensors set up throughout Zakers as seemingly a security system. And you see that there is, as you're looking about, it takes a little moment, but you do find one that seems to be trained on this room, and you can see you and your companions. It is an active and alive feed. This gives you a visuals of all around Zakers, and there is movement throughout. What you have seen is but a tiny fraction of Zakers, and you're now beginning to understand a bit more of the scope of how the 20 plus rooms you've been in thus far is barely a 1,000th of what Zakers has to offer.
Oh, shit.
That's a lot. Well, at least we're on the right track. I hate to get lost in this place.
Guys, why does
There you
that
go.
tree have? Why does that tree have glass apples with people in it?
What trees?
It's the
Yeah, the
scribe.
tree
I
is
don't
spying on
know.
us.
Sorry, with my natural one.
I just think they're really weird apples.
It just gives something for the birds to watch, you know?
Oh, I mean that's convenient. No, I mean that's nice, I guess. So, what? Up the stairs, I guess.
The arch, wasn't it?
Actually, if we're looking to go straight to the vault, we want to go down. But if you're
Oh,
looking for things, like you said, you can go exploring, but I'll say this now, we might be here for several hours if you're wanting to look in each and every room, and you won't have access to a lot of them. And our attention isn't going to go unnoticed. Patrols do come through here.
Right. I think we should talk with this guardian and go from there.
Mm-hmm. Let's just go to the vault. The longer we dwindle, the more, or longer we hang around, the more chances we're going to get attacked. And
yeah, but there might be stuff here that could potentially help us later on. Are we just looking past that? We're not.
My thought is that we should try and do what we came here to do. Everything else is secondary until that point. We can afterwards, more than happy to go exploring with you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I'm still not
let's do it.
sure. Yeah, I'm not sure that we can use this to figure out how everything connects, can we?
I mean,
It would.
we could ask the people in the apples.
It would be doable, but it would take. I'd say this would probably be a DC 30 intelligence or investigation to try and piece where everything goes, because this is more information overload as opposed to a refined picking apart where things go.
Yeah, probably not.
Chris, how low are the scry sensors, like on the branches and stuff?
This
Are
is
they,
a
like,
massive
head
tree.
height?
This
Are they,
tree
like-
goes up about like 30 feet, so it is a big
Yeah.
tree. And the
Yeah.
lowest that any of these branches is about 10 feet up from any platform.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I mean, we could ask one of the people in these apples here where to go.
I don't think they can answer.
I mean, have you
Yeah.
tried?
Hello.
Your voice echoes
And Kirv starts waving.
as it
Como
moves.
estas, Romulus?
as you,
Hablo en español.
as you
Is that
shout
Elvish?
these, it goes and echoes up through the chamber one layer at a time, as the acoustics here is of abandonment to a degree.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much.
yeah, let's go to the vault before
I
something
don't know. It's got to be
drops
weird.
in or finds us.
Okay, well, we can have a concert later.
I mean, actually, that's a good point. Vinny, your loot would go hard here.
Once we're
It's a
done,
very cool
once we're done.
backdrop as well.
Mm.
Would be a good place to put on a show.
It would be a very good place to shoot a music video for your new hit single.
I'm just grabbing both by their collars and just dragging them.
Okay.
No, we should focus on the priorities first. Once we've saved the world, we can come back here and...
We could
Yes,
make a
let's have
boy
a sick
band.
ass party.
We can make a boy band.
Yeah, I don't know what shooting a music video means, but whatever it
Does
is,
that
it
make
sounds
me the
cool.
groupie?
I shoot the cameraman.
Don't shoot him.
Why not?
He's documenting
cool.
everything. Leave him alone. Okay.
Oh, you shoot the cameraman, then you do it instead. Because, you know, you let him do all the legwork and then you don't have to pay him.
So, as your murderous thoughts begin to get the better of you, you all step through into the prophetic vault. And as you do, you leave behind the cool breeze of the air that flowed through that chamber as you step through and into a darker space in comparison. As you feel there's almost an intensity to this room. As you step in, it is almost oppressive in a way. Where throughout Zaka's thus far, there has been light in every room and it has been abundant. In this room, there is basically none. You cannot see walls in any directions, and even to you, Ellie, as you stand at the entrance of this chamber looking in, your dark vision is able to see through magical darkness. There is nothing here. It is an empty and blank room. And as you look
But it's pitch black.
It's pitch black to all of you. As you look out for the full 120 feet, you see no walls, you see no ceiling, and as you're looking about, you note that there is even no floor, and yet you are walking on something.
I think
That
Mortar. Yeah, I think Mortar kind of begins falling back to the back of the group. His pace slows down dramatically, and he just stops, and his mind begins to go back to the void he saw when he died. And I think he freezes in place. He's very much developed somewhat of a fear of the pitch black after that specific experience. And he feels just that cold almost creeping up his spine once again, and he just stands there, his hand just shaking slightly.
I will, because we've still got the mental whatever it is.
Telepathic bond.
Linked. Telepathic bond, that's it. Seeing potentially Mortar slowing down, I'm gonna send specifically to Kirv. I think Mortar might want some company.
Kirv looks back and sees Mortar and slows down a bit. I don't know, nudges him with her shoulder. I was like, "You all right there?"
Mortar is like rigid, like when you nudge him, you know that it's almost like
Jesus Christ, TMI.
every muscle in his body is kind of like tensed. Just
It's a
kind
serious
of with...
moment, Harlan.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good. I'm gonna take a shit on him next.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you've heard Mortar. Mortar's mentioned to you about what he saw when he died, about the dark, and the fact that for him, he came to the conclusion there was nothing at the end, and this is very much that same feeling of oppression. You know, his vision is failing him. He is desperately wanting to turn back and go back towards the light of the door. He does not want to proceed any further at all. Like he's not feeling okay.
Can I see if I try using prestidigitation to make like a small light out of my hand?
Okay. You
See if that works here.
You create a small bit of light, and the light
Snap fingers.
kind of grows, producing almost a wave of vision around it. But as you create this light, you watch as it begins to shake in the air, almost as if warping in some fashion before it begins to slowly pull itself apart from the inside, and the light disappears. Beau, notably,
Well,
You guys
that's
should
even
go
though
there.
you don't have dark vision, you can see fine in this room.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Maybe you guys
everybody's
should
like
go
looking
ahead, Harlan.
around, all really confused, and you're standing there, also looking a little bit confused, but you are not
At them.
affected. You're not blinded by this darkness. You're able to see
Okay.
the normal 60 feet that you would be able to, as if it were bright
guys should-
light.
You guys should go on
Interesting.
ahead. I need to wait outside. I need to wait
From my
outside.
point,
And
I-
Mortar's going to begin
Don't-
backing up towards the light of the door. Just backing up. Just I need to wait outside. I can't go outside.
Kirv grabs Mortar's hand. I prefer you didn't.
I guess Beau will just, at this, he'll just call out and be like, why is everyone freaking out?
it's dark, though. Not so much freaking out. Just assume we're gonna have to
Right,
find
we seem
Guardian.
cautious then.
Cav, I
And then
don't think
Yeah.
I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can go any further. I need to go back. I need to go where it's light. I need to be able to see.
Jamie,
I can't
check
see.
your
It's
Discord.
cold. It's getting cold. I don't think I can go any further.
Okay. And Kirv puts the other hand like behind his
Oh.
back, and they will
course,
retreat to the last
Okay,
room where it was
I
light.
just before you do that, I'm gonna sort of like appear behind you,
Oh,
and
bad one,
Cychania,
Washington.
Cychania wraps around Mortar, and I'm gonna cast Calm Emotion on him.
No.
Mortar.
Not
upon
modify
seeing-
memory, Calm Emotion.
I don't care.
soon-
I don't.
As soon as Cychania makes a move towards Mortar, Mortar's gun is flying into his hand. He's never trusted Cychania at all. He was the one who made a whole point of going, this thing meddles with your brain. He doesn't want anything to do with it. And I think in this moment of almost, not hysteria, but this moment of panic that he's in, he draws his weapon and points it directly at Cychania's head. Trying to stop it from coming towards him. I know what you do. I know what you do. You can fuck with her head all you want, because that's for some reason everybody seems okay with that, but you're not fucking with my head.
I'm just going to say I have been quite against it for a long period of time. Going back on mute.
Well, I'll just look at him and say, I tried. Turn around and walk away.
Cychania pulls back and respects the decision. There isn't any forcefulness to the nature of what happened.
Guys, I can see perfectly fine. What do you mean it's dark?
Okay, clearly there's something weird going on here then.
Yeah.
Can the rest of you
Mortar,
see?
We're just
Kirv,
gonna take a minute, okay?
Don't go too far away. I wouldn't advise it if something's happening.
Look down. Could this be the Guardian?
For reference, all of you are seeing the exact same thing that Ellie is seeing, just at different distances. So for right now, Mortar sees about 30 feet ahead, whereas everybody... Oh no, Mortar, sorry, because yours is superior dark vision, isn't it? So it's 120 feet for you. Then it's 120 feet for Ellie as well, but then everybody else is 60 feet that they can see out to. Notably, there is no floor. There is the doorway behind you. There is no wall behind it. There is no wall ahead of you. This is blank space and air that you are standing on.
Cool.
It's just void in every direction.
So sorry, just checking in on locations.
Mhm.
Is Kirv and Mortar now in the previous room? Is that the area room?
If you want to be in the previous room, you can be.
Mortar is backing up towards where the light is. He at least wants. He understands the way that these rooms seem to be working is that you can, like, they're almost teleportation rooms to an extent, or that's what he's got in his mind. So he's like, he doesn't want to leave the room because he's like, oh, we might not be able to get back in. But he's like, I want to at least be by the light. So he's backing up to almost the wall of this thing right next to the door.
Okay, so you're
Frame,
backing up to the
essentially,
arch.
is where he
You're
wants to
backing
be.
up to the archway. Okay.
Yes, definitely. He kind of sinks down, sliding down the wall on his back, and then just sits down, just kind of hugs his knees to his chest and just tries to slow his breathing.
Yeah, there is no wall, it's just the archway.
There
You
is no
sink
wall.
down
Sorry,
against
the arch.
archway.
Sorry, the arch. Yeah,
That's right.
the arch.
Kirv sits down next to him. Did he put his gun back away?
Yes, he did. Yes, as soon as Sidechania backed away, he put his gun away.
Wow.
Is
What have we got to do to get you going?
I mean, we don't
Nothing.
have...
I'm all right. I just need a second. I'll be okay.
You don't have to come with. This is Zara talking. We can go and talk to the Guardian on our own. It just means that if something goes wrong, I don't want you to feel bad that you weren't there. I just want you to know that you can make the choice of staying here and feeling more comfortable. This is a very unnerving place. It's designed as such to keep certain intruders out.
I feel like we stick together.
That's easy for you to say.
But it just turns to you and goes, "Come on, man, it's just the dog."
I think Kirv is very... Oh my god. Sorry, Kirv just goes, "Oi! Back up."
Beau just turns around and lights a cigarette.
Okay. As you light the cigarette, the little bit of the flame begins to just exist, and the cigarette is lit, and you watch as it slowly goes out, as you watch as the fire is almost pulled apart by the space around it.
Son of a bitch.
How is Cinder?
Sorry,
faring
Dan,
in
I didn't
here?
mean to speak over you there.
No, you're absolutely fine. I think that was the thing to do for sure.
How is Cinder faring in here? You look around for Cinder upon seeing this, and you look up and you see that Cinder is a fraction of what she was before. And you note that she is dying fast.
I'll take Cinder outside. You guys go. Mortar's going to reach into his pocket and take out the small six-sided die and give it to Kirv and say, "Hopefully this comes in handy for you."
I'm not leaving you.
No, I know. I can't function in this place. This place is wrong, and I can't be here. This is not good for me. But maybe out there I can stand sentry. I can keep an eye on Cinder and make sure that she's okay. She and I are made of similar stuff in a way. Kindred spirits, I guess. But this is... I don't know what to do.
You're doing your best, and that's what any of us can do. That's all any of us can do. Filch, you stay with the group, and you come get me if we're needed. Okay?
Alright, boss.
Eugene, you stay with us.
Okay.
And
I don't
can I
think
look
this is
at the... Yeah, it's probably not. Can I look at the object?
The object that Mortar handed you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you did take it. As you kind of look at it, you see that it is a six-sided dice. You
A
see
D6, if you will.
a D6, if you will.
Some may say.
As you have a look at it, you can see that it is of almost this dark onyx kind of gemstone in a way. And you can see that there are these silver lines, and as you have a look at, they are denoting numbers by the looks of it. As you're holding on to it, there is a moment of almost strange lightheadedness. Go ahead and roll me a charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Is a 16.
Invigorate.
Okay.
Yeah, re-roll that save. Re-roll that save right now,
Kirv
please.
explodes.
Yeah, nope, absolutely not. Not having.
Oh,
Oh, that's
much
better.
better.
Oh, that's better.
What's the total?
30.
You needed a 30.
Damn.
30.
As you hold on to this dice, there is a creeping voice in the back of your skull, and it is grating, and it feels like it's going to tear you to shreds, as it, in a very peaceful yet childlike voice, "That does not belong to you." And as that happens, you pull your hand back and the dice falls to the ground, where it clanks in midair and just stops. Having
You
succeeded
okay?
against the DC 30 for that charisma saving throw,
Wow.
any other member of your party could have been much more seriously affected by that.
Oh my word.
Okay.
As
Well,
Oh,
thank
that's
you for the
bad.
invigorate.
Oh, you're welcome. Well
Yeah.
spent by the
Yeah.
looks of things. Whew.
very well spent. After I saw that 4, I was like, okay.
Yep, I saw it and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Oh man.
I'll tell you this
Um,
now. It wouldn't necessarily have killed you, but it wouldn't have been a pretty thing to have had happened.
Is there any visual sign? Obviously, she kind of jerked back a little bit and the thing fell to the ground. Is there any, like, does she look hurt?
No. You watch as
Okay.
as you place the dice in her hand, she takes a moment to kind of look at it, and then you watch as there's almost a moment where she kind of closes her eyes, her head twitches to one side, and you watch as her hand tips and the D6 falls to the ground.
What did it land on?
Go ahead and roll me a
What did it
D6.
land on?
That's true, yeah. What's the number?
Roll me a D6, Kirv.
It's an
Oh,
omen.
okay.
Six.
Landed on a 6.
Hey.
Okay. You look down at it and you rolled a 6. It's the highest number on there, as far as you know.
Beau kind of approaches you two, and he kind of, like, as you guys are sat down, he kind of looks at you, and he kind of says, "You sure you're not coming?" The thing you will notice is, though, compared to his earlier comment, this actually seems quite understanding, I guess is the way I want to put it across.
Kirv looks to Mortar.
I've been known to be incredibly unreliable when emotional stakes are very high. I think that me coming with you guys is a bad idea. This is my hell. I don't know if I can go any further.
What a team's for if we don't help you get through it.
When I first encountered this, I was on my own. And I will be on my own when it finds me again. You won't understand what that means. But I think I will be more of a danger to you guys if I do come along. But if you want me to come with you, I will. He looks back into the darkness and shudders. I'll try. And he begins to stand up very slowly, very shakily, kind of holding Kirv's hand very tight. That feeling of warmth that he felt the first time he died, that the kind of the spark that allowed him to grab onto the tethers of life and pull back along the revivify spell. He tries his best to focus on that.
Does he pick up the dice? I don't think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
something we should leave behind.
Yes, I agree. Mortar kind of in that moment, like completely almost zoned out, and he picks it back up, puts it back in his pocket.
We'll all be right here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go before I lose my nerve again. And he'll take his first step into the dark.
Into the dark, as in with the party?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kirv is going to come up with some stupid thing to ramble about to try and keep his mind off it. Like some stupid adventure back in hell.
Mortar doesn't reply to this, but the grip on your hand is like tightening with every step. Like he is, he's hanging on for dear life. But he's kind of he's not saying anything, but you think he's focusing on your words and the warmth.
Mm-hmm.
All of you begin walking in a direction. I would like someone to go ahead and make me a survival check, please. And I'm going to say, not more time.
Yeah, I'm going to say I can't do it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, are we...
My time to shine.
Just to check, are we attempting to look for a specific path, or just keep in a straight line?
Keep in a straight line.
Okay. I do have my compass glove. I don't know if that works in here.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Here's what I'll say. Roll me a d20. On an 8 or higher, it does. On a 7 or lower, it doesn't, for one reason or another. Given the nature of the weirdness of stuff going on. Okay?
18.
Yeah. You can maintain a accurate heading towards wherever north may be. Which, as you kind of keep that in mind, you know that you're not going to be able to get lost easily. But potentially walking past a door that is just a single standout archway, given the vastness of this, it's still going to be possible. But I'll say that this will be providing advantage to whoever would like to make the survival roll.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll be holding my hand out for whoever's doing the main job, trying to whistle a jolly nautical tune, keep everyone's spirits from sliding too far.
Okay. So, Romulus, are you making the survival roll?
Oh boy, that I am. I've got a +5 and a dream.
This is with advantage. That is a 19 and a 5, so that is a 24.
That's pretty fucking good.
Keeping a level heading, you travel in a straight line for a little bit. As you do, you step gingerly as you are walking on, as far as you're concerned, solid air, and it is very unnerving as you're moving away from the one piece of solid ground that you could see, which was the archway and its kind of cross border. As you kind of step slowly and carefully out, the archway getting slowly further and further away until eventually it disappears from your sight. As you continue traveling, there's a moment where, Ellie, you're the first to see it. As you see what looks to be this small, almost dais-looking structure. Some form of solid ground, but you can see that it's kind of a slightly raised stone platform with a singular pedestal in the center of it.
Okay. I guess we'll head that way.
Okay. You point it out, and as you continue on that way, you get closer and closer to it. And as the rest of you begin to see this plinth, this platform, as you step up onto the solid ground once again, you see this pedestal, just a singular, almost like little pillar, and it's just completely flat on the top of it. As Azera just kind of looks down.
Is it a... sorry, I was just going to ask, is it a...
Is it a...
Is it emitting like any light source or anything, like from this dais, or...
No,
okay.
It seems to be kind of the same general... Okay.
Jamie.
I dropped my phone, caught it, and fucking opened the internet, so don't worry.
And had a way at something to say.
So, as you look at it, no, it's just a regular platform by the looks of it. As you kind of look, there's a moment of this as you're standing here looking at it. There's no light source, but as you look out, you can see what looks to be some form of light source in the distance. As you see, it's traveling towards you, getting slightly bigger, and then it dips. And as it dips kind of below the level where you were walking at, you watch as it disappears.
Oh boy. How high off the ground was the light source?
Probably about 10
like
feet.
Initially?
5-10 feet at most. A little bit difficult to tell.
Mortar's hand's gonna... Yeah, Mortar's hand's gonna go to his gun. That is freaky. What was that?
What was what?
That light.
I
The
can
light,
only,
it went...
can only assume, and as Azera says that, you feel almost the ground beneath you shake. And you watch as...
Mortar goes to one knee.
Okay. You go to one knee.
Yeah.
The rest
Immediately
of you...
just holding onto the ground, almost like just trying to secure himself, but there's no ground, but there is ground, so it's like... Yeah.
Look
As
over
you-
at Sarah. The Guardian?
I assume so. And you watch as from beneath, you watch as the surface that you were walking on, which looked like air, you now realize is more like that of a mirror. And you watch as as a portion of it begins to break, almost in like this liquid form, as a head begins to arise out of it first. These large, jagged teeth, almost metallic horns that rise up from the top of its head, a long snout, and what look to be 6 of these almost thin tentacle-like whiskers. As you watch as it pulls itself out, 2 front claws first, and the rest of it follows, as all of you see a 70-foot long ancient mithril grey worm.
Shit. Oh, man.
As you watch as its tail
I
coils
would like to take a
around.
moment, everyone, to commemorate our party. We had a good run. We had a good run.
Welcome to the Void Guardian.
Kirv would probably be the only one to be able to do anything about this, but Mortar is going to open fire if she does not stop it.
No!
Because
No!
he sees this thing, he sees this terrifying entity that is like fly swimming around and is like, fuck that. And he's getting ready to run.
Oh, fly, as in leave. Oh, I thought you were like, you were going to start shooting.
No, Mortar's going to start shooting.
Okay,
I
no,
was
that
going
is
to start
bad.
shooting and
Dan,
start
why?
running.
At this point, I'm directly talking to you, Dan. Dan, why?
Mortar is terrified. He's already way over his head in the dark. In this specific dark, there is no floor. There's a creature that's come out of the ground. That is
We did have a
insanely
discussion
valid
about
fear.
specifically not doing this, though.
This is an insanely valid fear. Is the size of this
The fear
70...
is valid. The action we have discussed prior to this.
This is a 70-foot great worm, right? That's just come out of the thing there. I don't know if this is the Guardian. This could just be a creature that we've encountered along the way. Like, he doesn't know this. Mortar has no fucking clue about this.
Check, then.
How can he check? Mortar is in a state of, like, he's already in a state of panic because of this experience he's in. He's already deathly afraid, and he's taken the step. No, listen, he's taken a step to go into this place, that he's already afraid of. He's already been pushed into doing that. He's been encouraged by you guys to doing that. He's doing it, and then he sees a creature rising out of the ground. He's pulling his weapon and going to open fire. He can be stopped if someone speaks to him about it.
Oh, if Kirv doesn't get through to him, and he's kind of expecting something like this, I will take the hits if I can.
Oh my god.
Oof.
What is this party?
Notably, by the way, Titania
I can survive his gun rather than a brief weapon.
No. Kirv, you do not get to blame the rest of us for this character choice.
What do you mean?
This is a valid choice. This is a valid choice.
I mean, yeah, and we're gonna have like a 13-year-old be like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll take all the gunshots. It'll be fine." That's what I'm talking about. What is this party?
That is a consequence of Mortar's the character decision.
I would rather take the bullets than get attacked by a dragon.
Okay.
The character is.
Hold on.
The character is scared at the end of the day.
Oh, hold on a sec. So, Simon, you were going to say something real quick?
I was going to say, I have very high initiative. Reasonably, I could attempt to act here if I can see that this is about to happen. Yeah.
Here's what we'll do.
I think Kirv has...
anybody who wants to be able to do anything to. I'm not actively saying like this isn't something that this is something I'm just doing. This is something that can be stopped, but is in the process of happening.
Here's what we'll say then. In this moment, Mortar, it would make sense to say that your character is frightened. So, suffering the frightened condition.
Without a doubt.
Anything that you would be doing here would be with disadvantage. So somebody else stopping you, for example, means there won't be any applied negatives, such as they accidentally grab the weapon and their head blows up. So
no, I would be more than happy for them to not even, and just for them to do something.
So I will say, beginning with, here's how we'll do the order of this. I will ask Kirv if she wishes to do anything and how she wishes to do this, and then I will ask one of the other party members if there's anything they wish to do. If Ellie is going to potentially be taking the hits for this, that is okay. Because at the end of the day, it is a character choice to potentially stop these attacks from going through and hitting this creature, which you believe could potentially be the Vault Guardian. So, we'll begin with Kirv. What would you like to try and do to stop this? If you don't, then your attempt can be passed on to somebody else.
Kirv will sort of slowly, as not to spook him, but slowly move in front of the gun, basically, and say, whoa. Let's analyze it first, okay? See if it's a threat. This could be the very creature we're here to negotiate with.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check. I will say Mortar in...
Could we say with advantage for this specifically because it's Kirv?
I was going to say, for the nature of this, we can still stick... Well, advantage doesn't matter. So in this instance, I was going to say you make a wisdom save against it, but you make it with disadvantage because you are frightened.
Yeah.
So in this moment, it's a matter of you went from fight or flight to bite, and now you're being directed more towards flight /
Yeah, absolutely.
And what were you going to say, Simon?
Yeah. I would like to use tirelessness as a reaction. Or cast tirelessness, I would say.
Yes.
Removes all sources of disadvantage for the target for 1 round.
Oh, what, for me?
Yes.
This is a wisdom saving throw against Kirv, not against the frightened.
Yeah, so this one I want to fail. Yeah, so this one I want to fail.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice,
This
okay,
is
never
fine.
Okay,
mind.
yeah, I fail. That's an 8. That's
Well,
an 8.
so that's an 8. Is that with the +4 that
Yeah.
Kirv's giving you?
Oh, fuck off.
No. So that's a full. That's a full 12. That's a 12 with.
And I'm pretty sure your
Uh,
persuasion's higher
19.
than that.
We've
Yeah.
Yeah,
we've
she's
got, yeah.
fine.
So, in this moment, as Mortar goes to draw his weapon, there is a moment where you kind of step in front, you place your hand on the top of his, and you kind of lower the gun slowly, and you say this to him. As a number, as
I think.
as this
Sorry,
happens,
if I may. Sorry, if I may, I would say Kirv does not touch the gun.
No, not touching
And-
the gun, the top of his hand, so that it's kind of low, or his wrist,
Okay.
so he's lowering the gun.
I would say, in any sense, she would never try and actively like take away his form of protection.
No,
It would always be like his decision to do that. Sorry, I just wanted to put that out there.
No.
that's
That's all
fine.
good. I was gonna say before it's almost like before he's even pulled it fully out of the holster, your hand kind of rests on his hand to not necessarily stop him, but kind of just remind him almost, I guess. So what was it you said? Sorry.
Something
Let's
like,
hear it
analyze-
out.
Let's analyze the situation first. This may
Okay.
be the
This
one we're
might
here
be, yeah.
to talk with.
Yeah, I think a clarity kind of goes over Mortar's eyes for a moment, and I think he meets your gaze, kind of the frightened animal kind of instinct that overtook him there in that moment kind of subsides for a minute, and he lets go of his weapon and just holds your hand again and just grips it, just staring up at this thing, just in absolute just awe and terror. He's way out of his depth in this place. This place is his worst nightmare.
Okay. As you look up, the creature looks down upon all of you, and there's a moment where it kind of lets out a little bit of a huff, and you can see there's a ring of smoke that rings of smoke that otherwise shoot out from the nostrils just above your group. I'll admit, it's been a long time since I've had guests. And you displayed a certain level of intriguingness to the fact that your friend here is having trouble with this area. But I see 2 of you hold keys. So, what do you want? As it pulls itself up to its full height, kind of puffing its chest out, its claws folding over in front of it as it's kind of lounging there almost. And you watch as the tip of its tail pulls up from almost the liquid-like surface, as you watch as almost these very thin, almost feather or fin-like sections of it from the tip of the tail pull off, and it touches the central pedestal, and you watch as this orb slightly floats off of the top of the pedestal.
Well, we came for some information in regards to Sicania's past. We have got a log number.
Excellent. What is the log?
Oh, I've wrote it down. I'm probably gonna mispronounce it, but I've wrote it anyway. Vaengas 243. That could just be me not being able to read my writing very well.
That is
I'm pretty sure.
That is the correct pronunciation and the correct number.
Nice.
Well, from what I remember, this was one of the last few prophecies given to me. And it has a few others attached to it as notes. Would you like those as well?
If I could, I'd appreciate it.
Very well. I will admit it has been some time since I've spoken to someone. So if I may ask, are you willing to partake in a little game? There are no odds or risks. I just want to know if it's good or not.
You know what?
And here's where finally we get a game within a game. Time. Now this is our game of fucking. Oh, I'm gone.
This is Dungeons and
play D&D with
Dragons.
the
We're
dragons.
starting again.
I'll look at
It's
him
with a
and be like,
dragon in a dungeon.
Whoa.
oh god. So we're doing campaign 3 hosted through this creature. And then when we complete
Oh my
campaign
word.
3,
Campaign 2, yeah.
It's a storyteller within a storyteller.
Oh my word.
you know what? Sure. I mean, if you haven't spoken to anyone, lonely for a long time really is not fun. So,
Well then,
I don't know.
I'm glad you're willing to play along. So, let's begin. I have wings but cannot fly. I come in many a colour found under the sky. I am tender, I am free, although you see only my beauty. What am I?
well, if I knew it was a fucking riddle, I wouldn't have said sure.
Can I get that written? No, thank you.
There you go.
I have wings but cannot fly. So many fly found under the sky. I'm tender, I am free, although you see only my beauty. What am I?
There is no rush by any means, but please, answer if you can. And you watch as he reaches down with one claw into the liquid below and pulls out what looks to be this spherical glass orb that is tiny and dainty in comparison to him. But as he passes it and hands it to you, Ellie, you hold the orb, and to you it's about the size of like a small melon. So it's quite large for you, but for him it's just a little thing.
Is the answer a sanitary pad?
And besides, we use prestidigitation, but okay.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny.
The fourth line doesn't make sense for a sanitary pad, but oh well.
Needed the sanitary pads, to be fair.
Okay, hear me out here. Technically, chicken applies to all of them.
I was thinking the same thing.
Well, although you see my beauty. Can we describe
Chicken
chickens as
tendies.
beautiful?
All right, have you seen them really fluffy
you look at a bucket
chickens?
of KFC and you tell me that ain't beautiful.
I mean, that is true. That is true.
I am tender. Tender,
So are we-
certainly.
Yeah, so are we going... So KFC would be the answer, right? Rather than a chicken.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Well, I've got literally nothing else. I wasn't ready for this.
Yeah, look, I got to stress, brain is not in the right position for riddles. I'm. Don't get me wrong. I'm starting up. My brain's running. It's just gonna take a bit.
I'll have you know that chickens can fly. Not well, but they can fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fair. That was more of a joke, but I appreciate the information.
In the meantime, while you have a think, is there anything else you wish?
So, is all the information in this orb?
Of the record you asked for, yes.
Okay.
Did you want a physical copy?
Can this orb leave this place?
No, but it will inscribe within your mind the words of it, which can be given to you. If you want a physical copy, I do have some paper around here somewhere. I'm sure your key can scribe it for you.
Okay. How long will that take?
Sachenia looks at you. Maybe 5 minutes. Depending on how long it is.
Sure. Okay, well, if we're going to take 5 minutes to try and work out a riddle, because it'll take a little while anyway. Yeah, if I could scribe that, or if we could have that physical.
Yeah. Okay.
So we can leave this area and...
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else you require? This goes to any of you, although the ones with the keys are more likely to receive what they have access to. I can still offer some advice, whether that be how to, I don't know, what equipment you might need when going camping in the swamps, or maybe how to make an Eggs Benedict.
Oh, I already know how to make the Eggs Benedict. Are you familiar with an Eggs Florentine?
I am. Although times have changed, the method of making may have seen a new standing point.
We also have a pretty good handle on the first one, mostly through trial and error. Mostly error.
That's fair.
What is your general what is your general recipe for hollandaise?
Chris, this is 9 pages!
Hmm?
This is 9 pages!
I told you it was 9 pages.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Right.
you're welcome. He goes through the process of describing how to make a hollandaise sauce. It's slightly different to the one that you're familiar with, but Chris is not familiar with the idea of how to make a hollandaise sauce. And as much as I could go online and ask it, I would spend about 5 minutes reading it, followed by not having a real answer for you and then getting it wrong. So, yes.
But Chris,
Get one of those.
The immersion.
I'm sorry.
You pop over to Tesco and you buy one of those dry packets. And you mix it with milk.
Actually, because it's a mixture of egg yolk, melted butter, and lemon juice, it's actually the emulsion.
Oh,
funny.
So, any thoughts on the riddle?
Tender seems to be a bit of a sticking point here. It seems a bit of an odd adjective.
It means gentle. Or
yeah, we know what tender means.
I mean, I'm getting stumped on, although you see only my beauty, which suggests it has another side to it.
I'm afraid I couldn't come up with a way that a gargoyle could be said to be tender.
No. I mean, I have wings but cannot fly.
It could be an eye
was thinking,
if you're lenient with the wings part.
Eyeliner, yes.
No.
And I was wondering if maybe it was some kind of seed, like a pollen seed or something, or like one of those helicopter.
Helicopter.
Seeds.
Sorry. Sorry.
I'm so glad someone said that.
I have leaves but cannot fly. I'm sorry, I have wings but cannot fly. I come in many a color found under the sky. I am tender, I am free, although you see only my beauty.
Jesus?
No, it's not Jesus.
No.
Oh man.
I don't think he has wings, but he can technically fly, so it's the opposite of the first one.
I mean, tell that to the statue in Rio de Janeiro.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Well,
Like he's about to take off.
hasn't he got his arms out, not wings?
Yeah, so he's trying to fly, trying to take.
Oh, I see. Ha ha ha.
Are you?
No.
Uh,
That
Are
can
you a flower? The wings are the leaves or the petals. You come in many colors. You are tender, you are free, and often people see only your beauty.
Close. Or should I say, correct but not precise enough?
Oh, a
Mm.
specific
So
kind
specific.
of flower. Maybe.
I'm glad that this is a good one. I've spent several years concocting this.
So to clarify, that was close. That was actually close.
That
I'm
was
not going crazy.
No, that was very close. It's just a specific kind of flower.
What flower has wings?
And just to check, just a quick nature check, there aren't any specifically winged flowers in this world.
No, this is a real world riddle. One that I came up
Thank
while I
you.
was at work.
Just wanted to make sure.
Took me several
Ooh.
weeks to figure out, but it's better than all my previous riddles in the past.
I mean, you got me close. You got me close with it. So it's just a matter of working out what the specific. It's specifically a flower that has wings, right?
Yeah? Well, looks like wings.
Are you a tulip?
No. Think more
Damn it.
exotic. Remember, they're
It was because of
tender.
the two little. Okay.
They're very picky. You can give up at any time if you prefer not to.
Oh, I'm just going through them in my head. Not marigolds. Roses is too basic. Also, where they have thorns, they don't have wings.
I mean, unless it has, unless I have wings, what if it has the letters WINGS in it and it doesn't have FLY in it?
Ooh. Oh, that would be good.
Bird of paradise?
Yes. Well
Yes!
done.
Well done.
Thank you.
It
Very
is
impressive.
indeed a bird
Yeah.
of paradise.
Fuck, I had forgotten that existed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
That's
word. Well
pretty
done.
fucking good.
Feel free to use that
Haven't
if
got
you want
anywhere
to.
near.
It is a nice riddle. I like it.
Also, can we just appreciate that is such a pretty flower.
It
It
is.
is.
Yeah. It's actually, I figured out the answer before I started doing any of the riddle and just saw a picture and was like, I need to do a riddle of that. So, well done. So I guess I'll ask, is there anything in particular that you want or need help with? Are you looking for some relationship advice, or maybe some therapy lessons, or a good masseuse?
A great council therapist.
Hey, look, he's a master of all trades.
Yeah.
I quite like this dragon.
Yes, and you can ask me any question. My name is Jeeves. Just
Yeah.
ask Jeeves.
Actually, I have got a question.
And
Yes.
So, I have a friend. He's with my granddad at the moment. He's a dragon, and I'm in the process of trying to redesign or rebuild a body for him. Do you have any, like, and I'll try and I'll get out like the bit of notes that I've got left. Of, like, any pointers? I'm kind of struggling. I've got a rough idea, but I don't know how to make it more permanent and give him his freedom.
The dragon kind of takes the reading or what you've written up and just kind of takes a quick look through it. There are a few things you could do. Many of them are undeveloped for the most part in terms of your magical theorems. There are areas of research within Zakers that you could potentially head to. There are plenty of scientists, I imagine, could offer you some aid, although the fact they haven't been in here in some time means I imagine something's happened on the outside.
Yeah, we don't know what's happened, but there's no one here. This is abandoned.
Ah, explains a lot. Shame, really, but, well, I still prefer my horde as is, even though I don't get to see many people.
As I answered your riddle, may I ask you a request?
Of course.
Is it possible to make it a bit lighter in here?
As in... I mean, you should be able to see just fine.
Normal light?
Normal light doesn't work in here, but I can change the scenery if you would like.
What scenery do you want, Mortar?
Oh, there's only one
Anything.
scenery it can go to, but it might help.
Oh.
Just what? Anything
Go.
is better than this.
The Guardian otherwise lifts its head up and otherwise breathes gently over the party. And as each of you kind of blink, almost like there's a little bit of dust in your eye, you blink for a few seconds before it passes. And as you look around, where once was this endless kind of void around you in this instance, you now see what is the surface of a crystal clear liquid, which, as you stand on it, you note that it has hardened to this layer of crystal right underneath your feet. And as you look down, you see billions of these tiny glowing orbs that stretch out as far as the eye can see in all directions.
Okay. Right.
Is that
And each of
better,
those
Mortar?
is information.
So you can now see what would effectively be the bottom, which is just the first layer of these orbs, and then it just kind of disappears after that because of, you know, overlapping visuals. Yes, I collect information from all of the prophecies of the world. I still collect them from the outside sources, but Zakers has been quiet for a while.
How many of the prophecies conflict with one another?
Very few from Zakers. Many of them do conflict from exterior sources, but I tend to collect only from those with foresight. Those with the gift have a tendency to be far more accurate than others.
Intriguing.
Does that mean
so you would have access to... After you.
Sorry, does that mean just anyone can attempt to make a prophecy?
They can. How accurate it'll be would be hit or miss. I could, for example, tell you that it is going to rain chickens tomorrow, but the likelihood of that is very, very slim, and if it does happen, I'll look like a genius and a prophet. But in actuality, it was just a lucky guess. Those with foresight, however, have the ability to tap into just a bit before them in future. The ability to see just what lies over the hill. Those who harness a greater purpose, like those trained in Zakers, looks to Azera, have the ability to tap into something further afield. Azera kind of just looks down, not quite embarrassed, but almost breaking eye contact.
I have a question.
course.
I imagine the majority of your information was from when Zakers was functional in its entirety. Is that fair to say?
I'd say a good 60% of my prophecies came from there.
Do you know anything about the Undying Lord?
Yes. He's a little bit of an asshole, and he's come to try and take prophecies before.
That sounds about right. What information can you provide me about the Undying Lord?
He's a Minotaur. He's about 7-8 foot tall, with a dark grey fur, and he likes to shout his own name as he runs around, although I'll admit I've forgotten it at this point. He's a bit of a loony bin, to a certain
I think
degree.
while the Great Worm's speaking to Romulus about this, Mortar just pulls Kirv in close and gives her a kiss and just says thank you.
Aww. You don't need to thank me.
No, I do. And I'll squeeze Kirv's hand and just continue listening.
He would usually run around and he'd try and find a prophecy or two to try and nick, but things would never go well for him, and he tried to do that. He may be the Undying Lord, but I've tested dying for him several times.
It's my understanding that he just pops back up.
Yes, unfortunately. But thankfully you can still move his corpse before he does that. I've kicked him out several times.
Do you know if there were any prophecies pertaining to any of us, based on appearance, or I'm assuming you can see our magical potential or whatever, because you're probably
I've memorized
really old.
every prophecy in existence, my friend. There's a lot I know, and there aren't many regarding any of you. But this one has some connections. Looking at Ellie. There are threads here, but most of them that matter to you are within your hands. The rest only refer to you in reference.
Oh.
That you're part of a greater
Good
scheme.
or bad?
It means that whatever you do means that something or someone is tied to you one way or another. As for the rest of you, some of you have dabbled in other people's fates and fortunes, come across and conflicted with them, but ultimately none of you are tied to anything. Not yet. But doesn't mean there's not still time.
That's not what I've heard. And Mortar will pull out Black Scorpion, not by the handle, but by kind of like the top, so it's not pointing at the Great Worm, whatever good that would do. And he just holds it out and says, "Can't get much more bonded to anything except this."
Maybe. But an artifact is different from prophecy, my friend. Artifacts have a tendency to be tied to the person and their greater purpose. In the event of sometimes it's the other way around and you get drawn into their greater purpose. But there are no prophecies about it in this manner. None that I would care to share. They wouldn't do any of you any good.
So there could be some, but you... And Mortar shuts his mouth before he continues that sentence.
There could be some, yes. But the fact that they might paint you as villains or tyrants is something you don't need to know, because then it would tell you how you are defeated. If you are to become great heroes and you are to fight for great folly, well, you might already be on that path. But some prophecies are complicated. I believe your friend is already struggling with that one, as you see that Sychania has now scribed out 9 pages of prophecy.
Looking at it like,
which by the way is Chris has typed up 9 pages of prophecy.
Nice.
Yeah, honestly. Honestly, I'm currently like giving a fleeting look and like,
Yeah.
so much writing.
Yeah, if you want, I
I
can
think
share
Rebecca
it.
was going to say something.
Yeah. If you want me to share it with anybody, just let me know, Jamie, and I'll send them copies as well.
Yeah, we'll do. First, I'll go over it and stuff just in case there's
Yeah.
like, and there'll be a guy called Mortar, and you are going to devour him. I'd rather not have Mortar know about that first.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, technically, we've already fulfilled that prophecy, so.
You've still
The
got the soul.
Undying Lord. Sorry.
No, go on.
Can I direct my? I want to speak to the big worm boy. The Undying Lord is looking for a successor.
About
I believe
time.
you are aware of this.
I mean, he has several hundred successors. I'm pretty sure he can find one amongst their riffraff. But I'm guessing you're
there's
one
only
of
like
them.
20. Yes, there's only like 20 of us that were actually included in that. How many children has he? You know what?
He's the Undying Lord.
I
He's
don't-
lived for thousands of years. Of course he's going to have several children.
Jesus.
Granted, most of
no
them are
wonder
dead
we're
by
all
now.
so weird.
Still.
Right.
He went through a phase at one point. There's a lot of Ishlan out there still. They're extra hairy as well. They look kind of like people.
Oh boy. I would prefer to be his successor than some of the others.
Understandable.
Because I do not believe they would have the best interests of others at heart.
What exactly is your
Have
number?
you any... to confirm, do you mean like how many do I have of the pieces? Do you mean how many
No,
of
he's
us
hitting on
are
you.
there?
Yeah, what is your number?
Get them deets right quick.
I am in a semi-committed relationship. We can talk and discuss.
Let me rephrase that. Do you know, in terms of how old you are, which son you are of the Undying Lord?
I was... Chris, I think I do know that.
Yes, it was in your original backstory.
Yeah.
You're the fifth son, but the sixth child.
The fifth son and the sixth child.
There's more in your way before you need to start worrying about that.
Right.
I can't say too much. The problem with prophecies is they're very time sensitive.
Right. Is there any way you could provide a time-locked capsule that could perhaps provide a prophecy at a point when it would be useful?
Maybe.
What would we have to do in order to turn that maybe into a yes?
How about this? There are things I want from the outside. Things that I could get if I want to, but it would leave my hoard unattended. And the last thing I need is your father coming in here and poking his nose around again. Not to mention
I'm
the
still
others
not
who
convinced
try.
that he's not, like, dead, like, properly this time, because I've actually
hope
still
so.
not met him.
We'll see. But...
What do you require?
How many things that interest me from out there? Many
A
mysteries.
Dubai chocolate bar.
That is
Yes,
tempting.
I require the dime chocolate from IKEA. I like the way the almond brittle gets stuck in my teeth.
What's your is your collection only prophecies, or what else do you collect?
Just prophecies. Information is a wonderful hoard to keep the because it's all in one's head. But all the prophecies I get to keep as physical copies are wonderful.
So would it be information you'd be seeking then for in exchange for this favor with Romulus?
Information I already have, that's the problem. It's something I don't have, which is the difficulty. He looks about your group almost inspectingly. Offer me something of interest. We'll see what you have to show.
Do you want you to?
A bird?
If you're
Barely
if you're interested in knowledge, I have something that has a lot of historical information and is also a physical item, and Mortar will hand Black Scorpion. And he will hand the fate dice as well.
As tempting as those things are, they belong to you for a reason.
But it's something you don't have, and it's something that
I don't
something
have it
that
right
houses
now,
knowledge.
but there are things that you need it for first.
What if I could provide you something I am certain that you have not, and perhaps have never even seen before?
I'm listening.
Unzips his pants. Sorry.
Yeah, honestly.
Reaches in, pulls out a sack.
We're bending
This
the
is war
stereotype.
crime dust.
In order to... Alright. I shall provide you an item of a completely unique item. I pull out the horrifying rat nightcap.
Oh.
Behold! You just see Ellie's, like, it's one effect is that it horrifies Ellie.
You just, like, she's not looked, she's just trying to read these papers, and you just see sort of like, without even looking, she just hears rat nightcap and just like vomits a little bit in her mouth.
Just like a bead of sweat rolls down her cheek. We're unsure
Like,
whether
you
it's sweat
still
or
have
tears.
that?
I've been hanging on to it for... I'm going to turn it into little booties if you ever have a child.
That moment, Ellie's like, this is something that's never occurred to her. It's like, child. Good luck with that.
Actually, that is a point of interest.
The hat?
Kind
The
of.
nightcap? Right.
You mentioned children. I have children. They are still to hatch. Would you perchance be willing to procure, or, in your case, given your skills as a craftsman, make some young dragon toys? Consider it a unique market.
This, I believe I am capable of. What would they need to be made of?
Anything. Preferably not wood, as they would be flammable, but if you can find... But otherwise, anything works. Stone is chewable, but can get stuck in throats. Wood is flammable.
I mean, Mortar's going to go over to Vinny while they're talking, and he's just going to kind of like whisper and just say, "Why don't you like play in one of your songs? I bet he hasn't heard music in ages. That could be
Wool's
valuable
pretty
to
good.
him."
Wool's not flammable.
I can certainly make something. Metal and treated wood are my general options, but I can certainly make you something.
Treated wood would probably be best. And I heard some whispering. Is there some conspiring going on that I should know about?
Not at all, not at all. Only, how long has it been since you last heard live music? And would you be interested in an original composition?
Oh no. Baby dragon toys, fidget spinners.
Okay.
Romulus makes the world's first dragon fidget spinner. Oh my word.
Behold, the handheld windmill.
It's a marvel of engineering. I'll admit it's been quite some time since I've heard some music. And there's almost a moment of pause. I think this is the first time I'll get to be a part of one. And he looks down with almost a very gleeful smile.
Part of a
Mortar
music.
will pat Vinny on the back, like, you got this.
Part of a prophecy. What is the prophecy you're about to be a part of?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, well,
Next time on Dragon Fidget Spinner Z.
Oh no.
All right then, I'll pull out my loot. I have a couple if there's anything in specific you would like.
Inspire me.
All right then.
Dude, give him bardic inspiration.
Shh.
Okay, Vinny's going to attempt to entertain this dragon with a song.
Okay.
It is quite an upbeat, energetic song. The lyrics paint the picture of something of a heroic comedy of errors. Around a group of noble and well-intentioned individuals chasing rats in a sewer.
Nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Some of the figures, well, any resemblance to real individuals is entirely imagined.
Go ahead and roll me a performance check. Roll with advantage, if you will.
Certainly.
Hell yeah.
Okay, 26.
26.
Nice.
You begin to
Hell
perform this song as you begin to play. You tell of the tale of some adventurers, well-meaning adventurers, like you said, chasing a rat through a sewer. And following one to find another, facing various dangerous foes, and to a certain degree, mistakes being made along the way. As you sing of this song, you don't notice it at first, Vinny, but the rest of your friends do, as they're almost awestruck by it. As you're playing, the rest of you watch as ink begins to drip from Songwriter and begins to form a visual around Vinny as he is portraying this song through the lyrics.
Damn.
As you watch as people of ink begin to run, showing the fights that they have with various skeletal and slime-like creatures, and ultimately a fight against a rat that mutates and shifts in weird ways as they rush through the sewers and ultimately end up heroic. And they look familiar to all of you, and for those of you who were there, you remember this event, the first adventure you ever went on as a group. And as this song plays out, you watch, and Vinny, as you're playing, you kind of open your eyes and look around, and there's a moment of almost hesitation as you see this is happening, and you can see that the Guardian is just kind of relaxed, listening and watching carefully. As you watch as the ink slowly pulls back, and as the song comes to its crescendo, all of the figures bow and then disappear back into the blade, as Songwriter has just gotten stronger.
Hell yeah.
Oh, damn.
I'm glad that was a good call.
Yeah.
That's a relief.
As you met the first stage of what Songwriter required, which was play a song for a great person or audience.
Oh. Ooh,
Good shit.
very nice.
Okay. So, all of you have done well, and if there's anything you require, any assistance, I can offer something. And yes, I would like those baby toys in a varnished wood of some, or treated wood of some form. Deliver them when you can. Leave them beneath Zaka's. I'll collect them whenever. Just have your associate.
I can also
send
do
me a
metal
message.
if that would also work.
Metal can be choked on and has a chance to heat up and get to a dangerous point, but treated wood should be fine.
Oh, I would have thought the fact it heats up and melts and becomes malleable would actually be a benefit. But fair enough. I will see about getting some treated wood then.
We work
what
with
kind of
lightning
size
as
are
opposed
you
to
looking
fire.
for? Understood. What sort of size are you looking for?
Well, my children will most likely be around the size of the average amongst your party. So something that you could quite easily hold that wouldn't be cumbersome.
Okay. All right. It shall be done.
Thank you. And you watch as he
And
reaches
in
down into the
exchange,
pool. and
access to prophecies.
Yeah, plucks out a small orb, and you watch as he almost begins to run his nail over the edge of it, and you watch as almost this layer of scales begins to form around the orb, and he hands it to you. It will know when the time is right.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So
Do
add a prophecy orb to your
you have any? Do you have any warnings or anything for us? I suppose that would be something worth asking. Any insight into what's ahead?
I presume you're heading to the Architect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you made any plans for the gate?
Gate?
Desperately try to get through it?
In your current state, you might suffer some ill fate.
Oh. Cool.
Are you...
So what can we do to change that possible ill fate?
That's the right question to ask. There are two things you can do, depending on what you would want to try. First, when you return to the Scry Tree, in the... let's see, I think it's the third floor, second on the left, there is a small storeroom. They should
Ellie,
have
write
some
this
old
down.
supplies there.
Third floor,
And-
second on the left.
That's not Ellie.
And the other thing that you might be interested in is that if you are to go anywhere, there is another offshoot from your personal crosspoint that you can access, and that is the research labs. There are devices that were experiments back in the day that may be of interest to you. Although, I will admit, there may be some resistance should you wish to go for them. But they may be of great use to you should you need them. It's up to you.
Okay.
I mean, no deviations was the mission, right?
It'll be worth it.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, if we've got a clear target, can't see why not. It was more the searching every single room was going to take a very long time.
But now you
Agreed.
have a direction,
Then-
should you wish to have it. And in
At least
return,
we can do
for
the
some-
supply room.
in return for the song that you have so wonderfully portrayed me in being part of a prophecy, which is the first time in a very long time, I will part a little sneak peek for you, something that will hopefully alleviate some pressure. You cannot stop what is coming, but you can stop what happens after. As he bows his head, I believe you've got what you came for, and I believe it is time for all of you to go. I do wish you well, and I do hope you all survive, for fate has many tales, and if you fail in yours, someone else will pick up the pieces where you left off. That is almost always the way. So even if you may feel that fate is on your side and is wrapped around you like destiny, know that it can change hands as easily as coin does. So still be careful.
Well, that's...
Well, I suppose it's nice to know that fate has contingencies.
A bit of a morbid thought, but reassuring in its own way.
I have one question.
A final
Do
question.
you know a final okay, well, unless somebody else. Is
Oh,
there any
no,
other
by all
burning questions?
means.
No, go for it, Mortar.
Do you know about the door?
I do.
How many are in there?
It's too
And
hard
how many
to
failed?
know. One of the few things I can't say for certain. Because in theory, there are infinite.
Infinite failures.
And infinite successes. Which one will you be?
Who knows? Who knows?
Success and failure take two very different forms. Just remember that there is no cut black and white in this world, and that grey, although morbid, and can look an awful lot like black, is usually the better way to live a life. Do what's right for you. Now, do take care, and you have a year to finish your commission of those toys. And he dives back into the water, and you watch as the shimmering water begins to almost crystallize over as he heads underneath it and just swims away off into the distance.
Well, hopefully that means
I'm
you've got
hoping
at
to get
least
it
a year
done.
left, Romulus.
Hopefully, I mean, one would hope. Wait, does that mean I've got plot armor? I need to make those toys for the kids.
Or someone else will pick up the job, I suppose. With what
Very
he was
true.
trying to say.
Well,
Let's get out of here.
with that all said and done, as you all make your way to the exit, knowing the way out, stepping over the crystalline liquid before you and leaving the beads of the prophecies behind, and the Guardian in tow, you head back into the Scry Tree Room, where we will end there for tonight. So, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Are we all good for next week, everyone?
Let me double check. I think I'm working.
I am
but should
not.
be late.
I am not certain because things are a little bit chaotic for me at the moment. What with moving multiple times in the next couple at basically random. But I will let you know as soon as I know for certain.
Yeah, that's fair. And did you say you were
All right.
working, Dan?
I must head off though.
Oh, Sunday I'm working. So I'll be fine. I'll be completely fine.
Okay. And Steve,
Yeah,
did you say
so I will be there.
will you be about?
Yeah, I'll be about.
Okay. So we will be on next week, hopefully, with all things going ahead. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye bye.